tẹ́lẹ̀ fọ̀fọ̀ pólé ni wọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ yànnà káyé gbogbo yé.
Mienu na ne koma ye de ba no doso ye papa amano ne nkomo ebeba afternoon ye be wura na afia fise no ato aso kama pa etimi area ma na senete ya call international break in aba weekend matches out na call so the major league cinema result e ba ye no na ebiano edempa latest update if you madu da so ye baro HSF Vinicius Junior as in a contract no on June to extend e farmer club no Luther area update na beba nyambo china UEFA Champions League night koma wechi no beje penena ato aso kama pa etimiera ma fiera ya baba be nkomo Ghana Premier League Monday 11 na honsam no ye bebrebe na referees won sensem ne nkomo wechi no ni nyina ehwe na ye de remetimiera ma se de bia meka no dwumadie no madaroma ene nya hoden baba be gina mo edi remetimiera izanze muniwa yini o enti mona mo boy ye chidom to wadwen chero manembra in a form of text message oberamo in various platforms and also Fakye TV on Facebook kunya wa like wa share wa comment Fakye TV on YouTube kunya wa subscribe and kama pa wa like wa share wa comment na bo na na ma de ye pa etimi edi amao edi ubetimi de afa SMS anampo on your WhatsApp line on making k etimi edi amao 020-754 3637 020-754-3637 020-754-3637 na boa na nema de ye pa area ma Luther Robert kwa manone Habibu Amai Showana for Ricardo Vaz Benaz the executive producer and of course kwa Chidi and Afia Branti Ferry Junior Emmanuel Labi Amuina komwa boma adwumadi no ye di erametimi area ma the programs manager Abe Kuku Kuoche enso akeka na ma di esie ni a ye di erametimi area ma diana ye na o quick ye kwere ba pe ye beko na pimpara ba aba be breaking it down what touching it down wajeja mu yompo no won say na no nsem no esie tie tie o quick ye ba ya pe de akibia eto aso etimi area ma mo Komo as some do ne kosona to asiri amana mo Millennium Construction semenka emfanto zebra na bra be romo masere mbora wa dance won die so ne bra won emfama de bia me kede cho zenne no o bo modern na unya dan ne bi na usia ya na eboa ma wa kasa be didi ho oba be ba be didi ho onana be ba be didi ho onana kan ba be didi ho down see won ne ma bia no Millennium Constructions na also contact your mo na ye hwe na eboa na bibi akoye pere ma de ma mo komo na ye den se yezo wa ma no ne wo Ghana na o pasase ato Ghana bibia o pese uto fie wo Ghana bibia o pese usi fie wo Ghana bibia ofie no na dada na pɛ so renovate a o contact omo a omre ne edi hujuma kama pɛ ti area ma wo into real estate development no me de omo na ma ne tu dwa afa na ne omo nka se zanzo omo e na o show omo se wa bɔ mo afe so omo nsi dan ma wa cha aboso mi nsia na ya bɔ ne kama pa etimi area mo dwuma die no hote e kan bi na hostels awodo na hotel awodo na schools awodo na hospitals awodo na churches awodo no yere sa contract no emo kɔ ekokoye omo system mu 15 to 20 solid years omo no bia na nya asem da ni na mo no eboa man hihye no ekoye kama so no etimi ere mawa yere hu nsem no ewura na bibia adaye kama so no etimi ede amount ramu na yamwa na ntutu ye no enkoye kama so no enfamizanze dwumadie no omo di no ne niama no omo di ewura no yade a ano edi ye papa edura ameva na mane ntudwa na omo special package bi de ma Christmas ya me bana maba be di hon komo edino odaye so ne bebo ma number no 0244 274084 0244 274084 Kuma so po mo aboshen Nayas Junction omo bo ejuma Millennium Constructions we build your dream mesaba na Xmas you know hihye pe woro ya pomo de di hon komo etimi eri acho Gentleman Dental Clinic ere meni o medi nkomo makase wo sinu dinini na ubedi nini na akoyi a jeso romo ewo Gentleman Dental Clinic Limited o maso ye doc heavy too much how bia no uromo hwe no waboa na so no we gina wona so na ne makoyi pere amade ma ne nkomo ne ye dereze ozini pa ye baba betu sika no wapom di no hu hia beda ye adwuma nyiska e de oze ohya ase na uromo a ne ma nkoyi mfa ma okra odebra kakra ono fato ase obe na treatment no wa ye timiere amount ne wanya ha bi wonu makọ examination and consultation no ekoso root canal treatment dodo mu sen no ana wanya ha bi akọ obe na waboa se ontu anase po no on pipa mu na onye filling ni man obe dia ma scaling and polishing wadidi ama nema bi adeda da so kwa ye be yi ni nyina oru wonum ye wie pe na wo teeth no ya white no na dia man tie Gentleman Dental Clinic ere simadu mini omo bedi nkomo omo organa baby bia omo dwuma di omo di no eya ade ano edin a ebo ama nema koyie pa etimi ere man ti ko ne ambo form number no 0598 731 823 0598 731 823 na 0459 1395820 0459 1395820 run yamboa na neman koye penfa mama daroma yebeko amanone me manaba na amanone nsem no ori ato aso de ama kin bibi aboko de
nyame atom brakoku na so e
me so mo edin pa me ho edin pa so odaro so acha se yi
nyame adoma ye pa na asma me Ronaldo asano omuye ni shake no Ronaldo de me kase o ma fans je fe o ma fans eje ya akono then de ye bo abaso no na ya akono kakra at the age of your own
asawo e friend is
so we sell the for asano na asafo na we mi kai me ba gumbe we gumbe TV sinam dina busa hamsa ni bia when you say o ya
call cows up na so bo
na se hausa ni kotokori ni hausa ni obi kotokori ni hausa
gumbe so ba unda
na sinti hausa o ana san kame mete hausa kabi hausa mu konfo ni adura na mti gonjalai
Luther King
me makọ Nigeria kanu nyina ba
okay aba Africa do ka ho asem de minju wa
chi uko zongwa na omu gumba gumba sano busana so ngumbe
ndiye nuni
gumba sano no
da ge yo kwa la watrazo go
la mo tell uzalo se for Ronaldo asano to so o de fa to so na microphone hwe se enye gumba sa omu nkase meboa obi o tell uzabi am ka Ronaldo asano nkire me o de fa ba ko nkasa no odi asano fa no to so ma me obi obo bicycle asa your friend say omo beat no ho aso ko India kakra no omo bank beat India beat no anka me sachre o
I beat you so beat
no yo gumbe for ko zongwa gumbe no twenom do monsa I so akọ Roma asore dem na ye kofiniama na duru juada for so no Roma for kwamfa so bo ye kan maracas o na no SD from pipe no omo ene say me sa na Roma for no omo tu kofiniama na duru ajuada for so a bon say bra Peter o won nsa no no wait ye fe konka koka
Unko sorry to twene kra hu ziri easy ball. Twene be ne body and say chebu.
Dabi anono twene ni anono. Konka. Etu twada for so. Kora beti Nicodemus say Jesus Christ say bon se no de anono. We are say friend Gumbe. Enkramufo asa.
Ozi adi di Gumba wi aze friend Gumbe.
Me say dey.
Ozi Gumba.
Dabi. Gumbe.
Oh okay, Mate.
Gumbe.
Mate. All right. Mate.
So ni imam bia na say zongo ni bia fe na busa no.
Fiari okumi o. Ukube papa. We Arab for us house e dey house about.
Na Arab for no omo ya info.
Hey kid, what's that dey do? E no okubu okuma o. Arab for house for.
Men ka so be house for. Men ka say Arab for house for. Men ka so me house.
Kwabalole why? Na dey
right, pronounce to say breaking it down. Now you're touching it down. Now you're knocking it down. You're not we on power. I'm on insemo. Mame Asha Fakye Obeka Nanwada or no energy African Ballon d'Or. Obeka Nano Tojo Rabba Morocco 2025 African Footballer of the Year. One no more Juma Denmano and no permit no sem Pibetuka Abra or Ram Equatre Elche. Real Madrid ball abra na ode ni woka no elko na opeka boy ni prayer no ye din simple tuka SS obey operation dia enya na AFCON on timi mebo na o say AFCON tojo Morocco na ono ntimi amobidia maset se wasaka pman wanwam etise odan wankoto etise owo fufuo no wamu nipa wan obi a wo beda wankoto wan obi a wo fufuo wamu nipa entwaye na possible again na I was set with treaty na be prayer kama na Asha Fakye se no kra se ni recovery no e kama papa no my very positive aso de man no ogide ma pass enche o papa back AFCON pressures here na oni Morocco the Atlas Lions omo ene air prepare na ono mo na ewram na bia so ya kama was a host and win and omo team ram and we ensem opindia to do mami licha boy Lisandro Martinez and anumre 8 p.m. Manchester United and Everton at the Pemso Bears and Gaga and the fans of Everton yet Thomas chance and supporters at Everton for now me part of the 10 year for the first time since way back February by Wesiakai at Manchester United pra adininya won twin sakai and the boy number back for the first time you bounce Licha Lisandro Martinez a Becca squad no bia na obetima popi na squad in the keneke Ruben Amorim adinaka ho enyo no kwadam tse kopi mainu eso a Becca squad no na enomatwe eso obetima for win against Everton na bia so twa kama diama wo mo na bia so twa kama na me patcho man video no koke ni tribute no opeka Saturday and I'm touching it down adma se koke se otimi bo team of Atletico Madrid papa this weekend koke team bo be ben game no pass 700 pass Atletico Madrid o ma baku se mo binsi da so be player what bomb matches mako 700 ampa against Atefe enra koke team bo be and game no pass 700 now after the game who ram what the local rumor o pay tribute adman o celebrating so we're one of the stars Primo Atletico Madrid we are respected a player yente a confess so pay tribute at my Koke resurrection.
gracias por hacerme disfrutar cada momento, gracias por hacerme que me supere cada día. Bueno, yo con el Mister llevo desde los 20 años. Gracias por hacerme mejor jugador, mejor persona.
And no summer, me patrol a see what locker room after Fakye or Bonnie game number 700. I'm a back come a Shannon song. I said Champions League. China a betoga. Na team for Atletico Madrid. A boy Inter Milan. Na players are me a doubtful. As a beer set in Saint-Chanian Sia. Twin Siaka. Back a cookie pan Shano blood. Yes, we're doubtful. And watch it, Lenormand. As we're doubtful. Marcos Lorente on some Ebia. No one to Mona Giuliano Simeone. San almost Montre. And not Nadamente. I said the coaching staff. SSL or Montre. I said Lorente. The final medical test or pay a bit me the green light. So bit me Siakai. I'm a back coming watching on. Almost a point of any Simeone. Or Omuya Dometim Bell Subpoino against Inter. I was so to pop him a Bielsia fine. And no idea by me judge amo. So Adama Mama Kono Gallagher. Now ultra by now. So far Demente as a Premier League team Sibia show interest. As so many Kono Gallagher. Omope Demente as Atletico Madrid for Sampa. Sa offer bar no more de a more trauma. Omope Genoma Jalpa no. No Akusaka at Demetima. Obefi Premier League in Moba. Matesa Chelsea. Mate Arsenal. Mate Liverpool. And Manchester City. Omina shall say bisa making enquiries about player no as I want some to say no contract no to say now buy no or available and Jim no petwa betabri ni setabrinwa edinako ni na nkoma etoga na mami team of an bebao omo traveling squad omo dom list number na me try list mu tin so Black Stars player ni DIABY and Iñaki Williams me try list mu din se goalkeeper United Simon ni dini ebiamon and watch me koya not my concert defender Daniel Vivian ono so ni dini ebiamon and watch America Laporte me when it did Samson Adama ba ono so ekobi me konfinfi wa ya santre ya me hu our boy na ya friend Sultan ono ekobi and me patcha kwani mo ho hia me kwasa boy ya friend Iñaki Williams ni dini Pepper, boy, and to recover and cash squad in all. Nico Williams, Emom Nanka squad in one, or more El Coco Pokemon beer, I swear to my camera, not me no Casa Mammy Abram, or more El Cono, or more departure, boy, not me patch your friend hero, and you are see a hero, now or more a free air flight, or more border flight, and all, boy, no the Quebec cinema, me. No, mammy, I'm a travel airport or a young boy, and I'm the captain no call, no, mammy, I'm a travel airport, I was a good lad, I'm profiting at Germany affair, Tim now come border flight, and all, and I'm a patron, mammy, a babbage, no, mammy, I wish all the best, no, mammy, no, nurse, and mammy, a kiss, and you're a hero, no, Brian Kama was a jet, Abushani Tower, Jim, so I'm mobbing pa, what's your name, jet, pat, no, mammy, Diamano, I'm a sincere day, I'm a Brian Kama, and no idea by breaking it down, not yet touching it down, not your beside Messiah Conte, Antonio Conte, as a boy now, your friend Anampa Wahene, a Lukaku, why ready now was it Lukaku still, when you're any ready yet, now or Western Kagema, on the Champions League week, women, and call Pepper, by now you do better beer, as all Pepper Baxter, when you're ready, now contact Casa, as our Dinapoli, at this Scudetto, Omoje Serie A, Italy League, now Omo a dedication, at my delete Maradona, and you sound so penadina, we are not so for Sobi, or run Wauko, why a funeral, now then Tina more dedicated to the Amanom, not was a nice, as some be dedicated, as a victory, no, at the Ama delete Maradona, the Biaswat Mayakama, ama enu ye nsem opanyin no eso edaba ye chechama na konte to asoma me wase plan ever Rasmus Hoyland United plan om de na bobosia no ana Ramane omunyina no ya jesem na e wase na no game Napoli boy na omo a substitute to omo wase due to technical reasons entino mumie no na e wase omo yu free game na no adom boy no edaba ye chechama na wase ochina a game against Koraba Napoli bedom betimbia or person benya better performance I'm a biasoya kama na urama mamim fama said Juventus omo bane friend Federico Gatti boy ni aye out game omo papa and now ready teammate omo departure na me pacho mami Juve no omo training answer na onkrofon emfili video no kakra and na Juve training no pai urama answer na omo free Turina omo free na omo ball against Bordeaux Glemt na omo we training on na some kwashawa na omo miamiam my omo departure omo airco Bordeaux flight na omo free Turin akopemo Bordeaux Glemt no on sa flight na so aye temple ene so no son papa ene place omo free say omo kwa no ma denden na omo kunkwan so koto na omo denden so primary na omo krom no ma genom ja dena so ma so na bia so aye kama enu ye Juve team no omo departure na yedama am a bia so aye kama na mom boy friend Federico Gatti were outer game on team mobe into anka the traveling squad and amfama Juve enu ede baye chechamom edama na mo traveling squad omo Juve adom goalkeeper pairing Lucatelli Lord Kelly Francesco Conceição Cop Mendes Dusan Vlahovic Kenan Jaldes Zagrova Anna Kalulu Anna Edi Gregorio on your goalkeeper Philip Kostic Sansuna Kefron Turan Lois Openda Sansuna Merati Weston McKinnon Joao Mario Cambiaso Refeno Jonathan David Omtenekoye Omo notable one Somoko Ame Biaso Tmaya Kama and no Edeba me breaking it down as so Adamam and Eojumadian so na Urama boyfriend Jonathan David Don't do ya from Tegarama Kose Afufuse na Adaya Juve Mpany Fransa or Bana Somo ya Fred dance Boka or Munshana uni performance nessa no more season in Paraguay na Ebesa on Pescale na Omu check na so data and statistics no moi or deliver to market no or move Boniselua on Pejan Kwamanako and no Eddie Fro Eba ye Checham na Juve Mpany Foster by their friend Jaldes on the contract renewal omo pesa omo extended na omo tema by na biaso yakama na omo say economic differences ama den ayeden at the amom team simi so tata kwada no eno edeba na urama Juve as similar no goalkeeper ya Mike Maignan omo say goalkeeper no sama obey free agent na Juve say oben watches for wasam pakoto na say goalkeeper no se oso antra similar bema Juve se mo ya kwano on petata no om di sikapa dada no no om de na ba na wabebo na wapeda edi ama tima ye friend Juve na bia so to ya kama eno ede dopoma so ye church ama breaking it down na ukopemo Galatasaray boy never Victor Osimhen one boy baako ye friend Lamina Demetem se Galatasaray ese ene eni de besia na dwi pese on pe de obetimbia on pa evaluate wo mom ese boy Lamina one Victor Lataya Osimhen epere ese on pe available na wo kira game no on pe bobi anom mobi on pa numere tester ebetwato eno on pon se kina two players no Victor Osimhen na boy never Lamina on papa no ntimi mo eno on pe ho na kwa owura ye fe no Moro Icardi and a call press conference na ni video na no day what in some people kotuja na sama Icardi do kotuja asafi Galatasaray omo players no my meeting na meeting no my no omo person omo call Champions League omo advance ko akire pa already omo semi finals and omo person omo do pa the final four e was so omo can be na o referee Icardi was so omo the game by game and Omoko, or China game no, Omupawi no Muvinia, no Masako, another game, no matter, target, goal, and some rather final for our free Champions League game, na Biaswa Twaya Kama, na Uram Olympic Marseille, a boy na your friend me patch Nayaf Aged. Why out Olympic Marseille game of Newcastle Papa or Penny Roberto Di Zerbi and Abetuya Sampani outer one Timmy Mobim. Now Roberto Di Zerbi I can't say be and your family sing Greenwood home. What's our quadan where reserve person where you appear one Pepe one Pekasa now Obepemo Marseille Chronom Juma Quadan Ben 1 Essa de Atua Quadan Crofaka Essa Santonum Obea one Pekasa. The indoor person, watch a damn or training or pano coffee, no sound so any to return, no bishop Quadenasia, no papa na passo papa, was sent a cram, a quadano, a good person, and you may sing Greenwood, and a Roberto Di Zerbi, a Cassan son of home, Mammy Newcastle United, Omuno Olympic Marseille, papa, now almost so air corona no damn, ultra video na, Newcastle United departure, now free England chronum na omakokopem eso awo Marseille chronum enie me patcho Barcelona Germany Newcastle na yanya djuma pim fam omo na me patcho Roma Newcastle departure omso ebodo ade no koye ma bia so etimi aye kama no edeba na mamenya dwa Pep Guardiola edi nsem bia tudwa na Pep ene busan so panyene cha Rodri ebebobi na oni Mateo Kovacic omien on Pep Piana yente Pep Guardiola moyo demai.
Kovacic, how's he progressing?
Not for tomorrow.
Okay. Anyone else in front of
Everybody for tomorrow.
How's Rodri for a start?
Not for tomorrow.
Kovacic, how's he progressing?
Not for tomorrow.
Okay. Anyone else in front of
Everybody for tomorrow.
Was say I had just Sam Ranton Rodri and Mateo Kovacic so omo out o China game omo Leverkusen Pep omo me entimi MOB na Pep ababo ntabe pacho achon anopa me de one cameraman images in brewo na Pep ababo ntabe pacho pa yenti.
To that incident and the cameraman incident, when you saw that,
I apologize.
yes, I was going to ask you, is too much made of this stuff? Because, as you just said, just after the game, you're a passionate guy, you're a winner. Just is it a sort of who cares sort of thing in a way? These things happen, you just move on. Is that the best way to still look at it?
No, I feel embarrassed, ashamed when I see it in the live. I apologize for the camera after 1 second. So.
That's what I'm asking. Do you even need to? Because it just happens, doesn't these things?
I am who I am. Even 1,000 games, I'm not a perfect person. I make a huge mistake, so it's not about that, but I don't regret. What is for sure, I defend my team and my club. That's for sure. The reason why is I want to defend my team and my club. That is no doubt.
Na Pep amnanso na ye busan send boy no loan Leverkusen your friend Claudio Echeverri opekwa kofand na ba na was question we there was san kam the money agent no yi ano ene busan say na ukansa fi mo beje me patch 4 titles na e wo mo beje Pep say oh sir na u journalist u busan no you experienced journalist say ye kasa sam no e wo November December beje trophy derby yankana sa time no and 2% still when you asem bia wo de betudwa eso ediama eno ensema Pep edema ye de emama na yenko Enzo Maresca ono so ene odinsem pitudwa de ka wo kasa Balamin Zama esampa no so far obo e wo great level na akwadan so far level wo dru no obo aduma pa na obo Lewandowski so abaso a great player no goal scoring ability no obo na baso na Enzo Maresca wie no kasa pa Chelsea say we Barcelona team na o Enzo kasa ba Barca team no yang nte do kasa efa ho.
Me parece espectacular. Es un equipo que siempre que lo miro hay cosas que se pueden aprender, cosas que se pueden mirar. atacan, cómo defienden, que al final le ha dado la posibilidad de ganar la Liga el año pasado, de llegar a una semifinal de Champions. O sea que hacen muchas cosas muy bien.
Basa team na anytime beyond over basa team no so bibi every team has flick by wa be adwuma hye team ne pa na Mark Kukuria ene ne call press no na ono so far boy ne din sampitu ga owura ya friend no Enzo Maresca eka sambia about Cole Palmer na dokeva Cole Palmer no so aba wa hye trainers de enti ne kakra.
Can I just get injury in terms of Cole Palmer? A few questions on Cole Palmer and the boot that I think he's going to wear to protect that left little toe. Is that going to mean he can rejoin you in training sooner, maybe play sooner?
Yeah. We don't know when, but for sure will be soon. It's already on pitch. It's already touching the ball. So and the feeling is good.
Could he even, with the help of that boot, be available to go toe?
Waba or pitch away training. No moment to one saw Besha Sabo games and onim na Makukuria so Kasaye about Cole Palmer ni Prana what power the nice one yente Makukuria.
To be fair, I don't believe because no, but it's true that these things can happen sometimes. I have a couple of times this thing, but I'm stronger than them, so I don't feel nothing. But yeah, these things can happen. It's a big upset for us because he's near to play with us, to train with us, and then now he need to rest. But
na Makaria wamna so ye busan sa wona wo basa academy no TNT and na ufri o si bia happen for a reason.
Barcelona, having come through the academy there and getting to play against them as a Chelsea player now.
Yeah, well, it's a very special game for me, for my family. I think I played against them a lot of years ago, so now we have the opportunity to play Champions League, special nights. Always the Chelsea-Barca was very good game, so hopefully tomorrow we can do a good game and win these 3 points.
And what do you remember about leaving Barca, because you would have left to go to ABOU to play more football?
O kan sempi na shadow so as a Barcelona supporters are Chombe Rubber Stamford Bridge on the 1,700 fans and a room I'm a player coming to so far Nipa a free Spain I'm a pay my 1,700 I'm gonna add the passage now Mami Frankie Young ni training on and no video now what my power shots or touch a ball I'm a beer swire camera now what so far Barca team no and normal border flight Mami video no na em sampa Barca team led by one Laporta or omo border flight be pem London na be bia so ye kama Barca team ni place na PP omo air border flight na Pedro ye out to game on team mobi na twa air travel Leicester place a Barca do omo kwa goalkeeper Juan Garcia ye was Sensini and a coach and Samson Alejandro Balde Ronald Araujo Paul Kubasi Andras Christensen Gerard Martin Shows Kunde, Eric Garcia, your Femi Lopez, Mark Casado, Danny Olmo, Frankie Young, Mark Bernal, Enna Drew, and my friend Torres, Robert Lewandowski, Lamine Jamal, Rafinha, Rashford, Rooney, Rafinha, Yafita, and we train again, Robert Miabo, I'm a beer sweat to my Yakama, and no at Del Banesu Ramo Real Madrid, Mamma Pharmacy says Alonso, was sitting no enquiry training, as well Greece, them on training China, I was Spain Vadebe Basansa na omako travel na Demente and say Ramo Madrid and paying for say dressing room amunya happy as a connection between a place and Alonso the technical team and click place attitude on the pitch so enya there so ani me tese say Vini Junior wakacha Madrid paying for say the contract renewal omontwetwa so nya ready so person yebusa Saturday was say oni Alonso ntamunye entoka so besan enya dese ebabua eno ensam amete breko na mamem fama so Roma Premier League no Matias Netflix for consider so be bede na a Premier League TV right o ma babeto na bi bia comment Netflix for nya brepa so mo babeto ma bia kama na Bruno Fernandes ono so upusa no question na wa answer edama na yebusa say no goat aye hwan Ronaldo ni Messi na hwan e goat na wɔyɛ no ɛna the best midfielder ɔde ma Iniesta ɛna the best Portuguese ɔde ma Ronaldo, best manager Ferguson, best central midfielder duo ɔde ma Iniesta and Xavi, best English player of all time ɛyɛ Rooney na David wie ɛyɛ Liverpool me pa cho mo sama signing na sa Liverpool football kapao some almost spending 464 million pounds and on the quarter some players we edu omo ebaye na players ni beduru ya masa ade na jinsamo agen serpe Ombia so far game ball as after me patcho match 12 who got Ikitike was 3 goals 1 assist. Alexander Isak won show goal why 1 assist. Florent Vert won show goal 1 year assist Bakukra. Sasa Milo Kekes was 1 goal 1 year assist and Jeremy Frimpong won show goal 1 year assist. Almost spent 464 million pounds and on the Kotoye so eka enya ba sinkireden enya yeka sinkireden enya yeka score part mana antikwaku Liverpool manya bokana
oh this is your boko baby
na de de keka ko idie sa
worry
sa de ayi de
worry okay you wish ya
what day
na kona mi
da sa do see there say bibi o
this worry you wish
so braso kaya sa da kam de unipa no bon Crystal Palace no Jean Philippe Mateta unya France national team ko boba ko no also contract no one sign
also all extended man
that was all extended
over Congo World Cup
also he was offer be a general person woko
hey say
do I catch a Palace for no
I'm from Yabuto and we tired the last week
so the national team no board do
can national team no
call back no say I didn't come now teams so they say Jadam in Madrid
be
obviously say players na attitude on the pitch when you first money nya ho
came out
and almost say Alonso so only players no mo ntem no
o ma me
so na obe chire me mo almost say Alonso
e be nim shallow publication
kwaku no
ke no
biada
nana ya obuachi luta
oraku
nana ya obuachi luta
de what bia obetimi aka
oh the material why Ewechia ora sira kanse ko etu formal luta keza we jana na so here wa ko akwako ramu ewo amanone a enzo no de ozote wo di eremetimiere amana Millennium Construction semenka emfancho say December omo di promo kese pa na baba bre omo bronya no etimi ashase na utie mi ade etie yeze no omo abomoden a omo de discount wi aba omo bo no ne nsase no yetimi atetete so kama pa etimi era ma di omo ze ne ze o pasase wa danko ame a ze ne no eye half plot anaze po eye quarter plot ana eye full plot no omo chezo omo abomoden a discount eda so a yatete so se hu di ne o pasase wa danko ame a me pacho na mara mi tudwa no wa fre na we no yeze eye Xmas gift a na Millennium Constructions body etimiera man customers no omo system mu 15 good years a omo ne obi anya asem do omo adwuma bi omo ye bia no yade a every year papa di me pacho adanko ame de emze kromu pe na wa fana ma na ne omo akasa discount o the mouth ze half plot full plot na per quarter plot na pa na money is 0244 274084 0244 274084 na wabwa na wetimi any Millennium Constructions in pay for edin komona aboa manema akoye kama pa so etimi ede amount na yanko anim no asedane bizunko etimi emfa ema aboafo a na eme kanfo ede ama so romo waso ebere na ya boara we jaw na so pomudi no eye Dank Nature Healthcare Complex no mu ye too much ni na ze Dank esebra ombeboa ma we jaw na so enam yaye no ene atiatese na doko so wa ewemu ahwese nipa no yenya kra no be so pepepepe baako ere bomode nam yaye no debia no e wo wiase nyina omo kokote na de etia no so oyo ba odwunso na wase woyo ohene sawanso obi eguo eno kra nam so ma afa afura na asei eno so kra nam so ama boys ne ba behwe obebia no omejao ezanse sente wo ho no yade a enkoyi se wanwe ntu anamo a ebedidi wanim saa na de ohaw kese etimi ade abrawo enyo no nko ye bema odwonso emu ache odwonso bre wa na de fitebi efiu bema no mu ba sebisebi on tohwe ni mu yo ye wo so tu anamo na romo e wo Dank Nature Healthcare Complex omo nko a ɛna akɔ a yɛwɔ machines a yɛde bɛdoso baby a yɛne hyɛ yɛabɔ mɔde aso ano de ama dog sɛ me wɔn ne wɔwe ho ɔse nnam ayɛ no ɛsesɛsesɛ ɛne obi wɔ adi no kra no unim bɛrɛmɔ no ba yɛde machines no doso wɔ a yɛhu baby ɛhyɛ a na yɛaso ano ama na nso no wɔgyina wɔn aso na nneɛma akɔ yie paa ɛtumi ɛde ama nti ɔmo a na ɔmo pɛ bɔ ɔmo nye bi no ɔmo kɔɔyɛ yɛabo ɔmo sɛ ne ɔlsa na edu nya wɔyɛ fuyayɛ yɛayɛ bi edu nya no fo ani kyerɛ mo dank nature healthcare complex ɔmo ndo no ɔbɔ a ɛni nsusuanso bɔne bi a ɛwɔ so ɛhwɛ na siesie ne etu yɛayɛ na se ɛtumi ɛde ama trɛ dɛ pɛkyi number 2 ɛna wonya doc fa ne number no na ne nkasa na kan ha esan sɛ otɔn yɛayɛ na nya no edo 0244 017 556 0244 017 556 na 0266 593 330 0266 593 330 ne mboa na niema endeda ye kama pa etimi emfa ma na tutere nkoye mariana menkenkan messages ne kakra na menko manim ne hwesere niema esi etie ne di erama as your combination with Luther is always lovely here town ne di odeba eba be ramu ewo ha no on Facebook menkenkan kakra ma Elijah Kwabna good afternoon Abu I watch you live for no longer Madrid has made my enemies to laugh at me yesterday night. And my greetings to our famous figure Honorable Jack and Danny Boy. My husband Beatrice Edu. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport. You people are doing a great job. Stop crying Liverpool and watch Manchester United tonight. We will massacre Everton. I'm Akanu inside Takwa Bremen. And greetings to my lovely family, especially Ose at Takwa Bremen. Beijing Fancy Sawa watching the show live from Fancy Sawa Sunyane Road. How to focus surely bounce back. More update from Chelsea, but when and greetings to Honorable Wisdom Osebo MC Achiman Wabieja South Starboy watching the show live and clear at Fumeme Airport. Edward Osu still Liverpool. Bless Adom. Good afternoon. Is your boy Kagawa Jr. Watch you live from DBB. Victory assured today for DBB United. Vamos Etoaso Biaga Liverpool problem is an slot. Watch you live from Akima Safo. Yalsabea Makoma Infi watching live from Gospel Oak Barbering Shop. Opposite Kandahar Sport Tamakum. Congratulations to Arsenal on their victory over Tottenham yesterday. Well done, Eze. Greetings to Nana Edu Abuain, Chief of Ejoso Atia, Morodi Fierebe, Christian Apia. Gunners, we are taking it game by game. No pressure, no complacency. Neymar Jr. Hi, good afternoon, Abu. To all Liverpool fans watching live from Sunyani Odumase, why Slot is not giving Chiesa a chance and Arai Ngamoha, the other Ebe Ramna Abdul Sharif Masi was scoring a common bicycle kick and dancing as if he went to World Cup semi-final. The rare goal scored a goal and provided free genetic assist. He was still worried. The other Ebe Ramna Tete Joshua. I'm watching you live from Tema Newtown. Awudu Mat Daddy Gate. Already Fieba Ebe Ramu Edosu. Also still Liverpool for life. Osi Kaba Kapo. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport. I'm watching you live from Kuwait. Good work. Keep it up, Madrid. Madrid fans. Every two will be fine. Edosu still Liverpool for life. And I feel my own Reed Jr. Amorim Bono di Ram Rootberry, Ozzy Luther King, MON-FRI, Edu Boadi Collins, Haha Rodeba, Ebe Rana Kunsuko Yokum, the Ganes, Yankonkwa, Shadrach, Osei Pablo, Pablo Empire, Suedo Stuff Phobia, and also di Ramona Ponsa Matthew. Good afternoon, on also deba, Babi Ramu, Ewanum, Tuzodiano, Eba, Ebrena, Yakinkain, Ediamao, Chocho, Ozzy Kiluta, the great. I love the way he ended with a song. A great artist in the making. Greetings to all Kumau apostolic teachers. Tijani, good afternoon, Fakye. Now, Luther is the GOAT when it comes to music and sport. Hashtag Real Madrid more update on Accra had to focus you live from Amantembuno East. Crack Nation Barbering Shop. No, about Ebe Ramu Ewanom. Nana Ayipe second. Good afternoon, Abu, please. I need your number. Thank you. Merenama Bomodinamida Fechuama. Eronanke. Good afternoon, Abu Diaby. And the Fakye Sports Arsenal team Biasro. Please tell Abib that he shouldn't trust Pep Guardiola team. Now his team is not strong as he see it. Arsenal now have a Pep team last 4 seasons ago. Abu, I'm enjoying the best sports show live from GOPDC Limited, Kade Eastern Region. Prince Opoku Jr. Launch you live from Scarlight Farm near Kokofu Nursing Training College. I'm Ajumara Jr. and Ode Eba Babi Ramon Tuzoriano. manembra eromo your Facebook page wa Fakye TV Arena Kinkoni on WhatsApp line on 0207543637. Medamo, me bape, mabe ya phone bana diaka. Yere atwaso de amamu ye basisia. are doing a fantastic job around the world. Keep it up. The other band on Parkway Fakye. Good afternoon, Abu. I'm enjoying your show this afternoon. Married will bounce back soon from say Bobo. I'll also if Aguna Odomain Nodeba Babi Ramo Anum. Good evening, Mr. Abu Diaby. The await is almost over. Blue is the color indeed. Big up to Irajua Escobar 89 all Chelsea fan. Ishmael vibes. I'll say watch you live from Tano Sekwa Tano Chrome. Let go Blues. Tomorrow game gonna be fire. Yodi Abraham no and Slaughters completely destroy Liverpool. Biaga Akima Safo. You know the fee Ereba Babi Ramwa. Barcelona and Chelsea is the match that is going to catch our eye tomorrow. Barcelona says Chelsea now. Shout out to Ishmael, the sharp shooter. Ajima Asaman Kese and Odifi Eddie Eramo and Abu. My name is Abdul Sharif Messi from Chronoma Francho. I'm pleading you to tell Penado not to score a goal if Goat Messi had a match same day because Messi will always disgrace him. You're also a day a buy, I don't know. My goat, your goat, our goat. Yes, here several panka from a dance. Don't pour say no the Ramo. Or the Luther King never cease to amaze me. What is Gumbe? I'm Barry Maba from Sekou City. Good afternoon to the crew. So not the other. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport. You show is live at Samankes in the eastern region of Ghana. Some of us know Alonso will struggle at Mali. 3 games, no win. Boboba, please tell Abi, I love his analysis, and I want him to analyze all the 2 goals Madrid scored against Elche. I don't think the goals are correct. You also they ever I don't know. Good afternoon. I'm Kujo Boatin watch you live from Sapi Man. I was a shout out to Habib Ricardo and Maestro. Habib, please, do you believe company can beat Mikel Arteta? That's the question on also the Abba. So my dear Brazil 020754337 Eba making care of my special Habib Abo call there.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. How do you so here?
There's more weekend in there.
No, not the best one. Not the best one, but
I'm talk when China be fine.
The results are as planned, but in good and bad times, we will try to get things back on track. Now, you're fixing it. But when you force so much, I'm running team, you'll be a new I've forgotten the name, honestly. Catch them, say, they're feeding. But I'm so more when she massy. I'm so more shown in India. Is it a Fram or something? I've forgotten the name. I told them in their faces that pressure I always want to do. And phobia. Yes. At Driver Stadium. So there were a lot of people coming in. I hope we say as a moment. I'm so no. Ose my position. My position. Why did not the them? Born crown baby that.
Oh, David, me no one.
Na me na kawana mde.
Oh, David said me no koshe match the qualify by Premier.
Yeah, more matches na be that qualify by Premier.
Have you yes Edman? Why?
Oui.
Yes Edman me ba. When she was ever ba. Oh baby girls baby cry when you.
Baby girls ni na so chia. Why?
Aso me call sunyane zo bi ohun bi ase o chia.
Jo mo so.
Call sunyane ko brekum weekend. Ba the brekum dem ndi 1 hour.
3 seconds. Ucha quick. It's all good.
Yeah. Yakwa.
Nkwenchi ahwefo me gidi so obi ahoye na ene so akwakoye Monday adumura na odi etwa weekend de e baa na yesere ne se omo ehoban na omie kwan pamfam na wotwi enye a fruitful one yanko ye last week na mfama ya nyame na nkan ho no man nkuye se manti ba na wie yebusum ye na wotwi ye
za ba 24 nti ele me na 1 month pepe na mudi boya
okay nti nyame nkan ho no wie the month of November e wa asomdwe bia be fa pani ye wie nsa no quick in room na ye ni nkomo me start me nkomo ne de afrase na ma fra banka kranka na aponchi si fam weekend na bibia e fine production we bo I think that no, they keep on surprising you, they keep on doing things better over and over at age 40. Michelle Juma, my point a year over the weekend. I think that he deserved at least some seconds from the time no one they say they bought na bason. Goal number 954. kakra 46 more now. They dream to get 1,000 goals on a professional career and Cristiano Ronaldo at the bedroom and the pace and the rate at which all corner gives me that belief any hope and he say yeah he will get there if injury be a set in and drawn a back yemwa fi say I may add my next year TSC back the period of World Cup and I have that strong belief in say Cristiano Ronaldo will be able to get 46 goals now akana and then they call 1,000 now on the screen over the last time I hear who said oh defy force of gravity akowiem anya an important goal and overhead kick the friend bicycle kick was somewhere in 2018 against Juventus in that iconic semi-final goal in Champions League or share against Juventus and Endra once again at age 40 November 2025 Ronaldo was here defy another force of gravity and a standing goal at the Al Nassr in a game or squander a lot of chances. I think that's go now man after match ye and can come why ye Ronaldo chances are or say because on may say set up two but chairman Ekikan Yemasi and he said if you move to be we shall train but young Paul match if we need to talk about someone being the center stage of discussion now or no Cristiano Ronaldo and I think that chairman there I will say yeah bonaba so appoinche is appoinche no after match na go pursue say appoinche is a good them also among for church on some can send bibiri and man chairman Messi and company the NG and put who paid now the comment me now the actual message to come near queen some message social matching
yeah
BBI fine appoinche back on social be but the channel overhead kick at the age of 40 you say yeah bonaba so Messi also did very well they say go and assist or they call 1,300 you see also I can't afford no any go number 900 on a professional career 104 watch and then baby all born in Tiana America they don't come match with teacher basis goes cry
yes
tika crack kwaku but me free punching me no almost goats no I mean can say no beat you gas me do my time the two goals in from so na me cover that me kind na me hear they say Brighton for no in their last 2-4-0 games in the Premier League are there 80 permutation for no mfa kwaya ma there 80 wins
our last 240
yeah 14 in Premier League games o my
80 draws 80 defeats
yeah no me for consistently inconsistent on be check kakra no makobo draw kakra no lose kakra ti weekend dey do ma ba 80 I think that also the my no say yeah sure but kwaku team are impressing me so far match day 12 how we almost started any the way on my 30 things around and near my Unai Emery the Aston Villa team over the weekend Aston Villa echo say least by 2-1 and to think that the last 7 matches are wabon we're losing just a game to Liverpool they are being it home or away Aston Villa team that defy every odds and making sure say or where Obenya results or both here Obenya results or man started season at a point in time now open coaches are pressure air ball after match day 4 now Aston Villa team the account almost call as far back Ecuador 18th position but the near year can say while lifting the whole area free 18th position so I'm on the Premier League table the air to so area more you clearly could see improvement about manager friends Unai Emery and the Aston Villa team after 12 matches team are now 4 games to play so 18th position after 12 games they have been 4th position.
Wow.
It tells you a Juma who reference Unai Emery aputu ewa ne boys no mo. You won't shut that enya edia kesiye bebre and then near bebre air so much say but leaving it on the low key they are making sure so what matters most are air results no they will grind it week in week out and to think that say they didn't care the last 7 matches of Premier League only Liverpool 2-0 now omko lose and the only defeater about 6 now akani Oma Masi 18 points from possible 21 points are about thing that opening idea. I'll say your ball on Snabba. So now to the big game, of course, North London Derby. Chairman, before the game, now on Friday, now we knew we didn't come out. I don't know, yeah, permutation situations are surrounding Arsenal. And I was telling you, say, Pep Guardiola said, Premier League, no, I'm failing your starting. Say, Arsenal and Mikel Arteta, remember who say, indeed, they are in the quest of getting and are winning the Premier League title. Matches now a duo, and especially in the next 7 days. So our 3 important games are playing against Tottenham Hotspur, which is a derby game, in Champions League playing against Bayern Munich, and then playing another derby game against Chelsea the following weekend. And the Bachelor said, we reference Mikel Arteta and the boys, and they are ready for the task ahead of them. They can battle it out to win it. And over the weekend, March now, yes, so one ball nibi, and they be a overchase scoreline. What you may say, Arsenal taking the chances in Kwa, and Odinya 4 no, Tottenham for be man take more chances. It was a game Arsenal dominated.
Yeah.
From every quarters, every angle, Arsenal were the better side in the game. And Mikel Arteta instilled a dear friend said one, tactical discipline in the minds of the Arsenal players. Number 2, add a mental fortitude. And maybe night games drew this profile, especially when Arsenal knows that there's a Champions League game midweek. There's another big game against Chelsea at Twason. Almost some of the game, they will be a bit skeptical, but this time around, Mikel Arteta said it is one match after the other. Go into the game, kill every opponent. Here we are. Let's think about the next one and watching the game over the weekend. Juma Arsenal players, who could not and so catch. To think that easy.
Yeah,
he was just seconds or hours away from joining Tottenham Hotspur and Arsenal for hijacking deal. And meeting team, he decided to pay them. Say, this is what you missed. And then I'm one year quick and never be say and Uncle Betma offer Ediama Spurs team. No, but to say about did the red side a walk landing. And I think that Andra Watcher or buy an on share then ya the ability is a Crystal Palace ni but given the opportunity when he is in his element. He is one player every Arsenal supporter. Every team then they coin out to They say, I'm man of London, they've been for the last 4. About Tottenham for one, sir. So they told their quick results let down screen. So Tottenham for one clearly actually when it comes to the North London derby, playing against him at the DIABY Arsenal now, among your match, your production, I'm a cabbage Luther say Tottenham one team among derby bonyakono. Chelsea never share London derby fala ase omobu omosa omni Arsenal be share of London dey be fala Arsenal bo omosa and Endra and what name bona Arsenal team the it was a complete Arsenal side that shows determination. It leads me to the next Arsenal person Mikel give no after the game Anna already get it Thierry Henry or saying it is not believing or it's not believing in the process anymore. It is happening. So we Arsenal nia mo legend no asame up assembly na Macassam well has a modern one Arsenal airborne and saying, anyhow they are doing things. Every day they keeps on convincing me. They keeps giving me hope. Say Arsenal is smiling. And I said they smell the trophy. And they keep on smiling our trophy in front of them. The legends say it is not about believing. So we Arsenal supporter. Arsenal passes stage now. Now, match. So we believe that this season Arsenal Beji trophy. Gamer, we believe that Arsenal ever winning. Already there is reasons. They say Arsenal passing that stage of believing. It is in the stage of happening. The only thing that can prevent Arsenal from winning the trophy, that is the only thing I can. Maybe just see, the determination, the mentality, how well composed are Arsenal everything indicates that they are in for success. And the thing that team and Kawabeka said, I'm going to be through Steve challenge at the Arsenal. No, now I'm catch us a pair by some now or kind a scare me but I think Kubaras got he got it right or he didn't nail on the head right. Say pair with the year who be any. Go me ball now Man City bomber Newcastle. Echi who weekend we are now chairman. On am camera who no camera United. Also a patch out there. But frustrations never results. Football can let you do things that you don't want to do. Enti me who say Pep Guardiola why confused I want na video obi camera isu a wotwa krokwa ko gina mo ehwe ne ade owi obepacho no I am not so surprised. So now me catch us Saturday after match me koto aduane ma koto aduane o ma je aduane wa kudu me hotels am ka say aduane nam to me ja no. That is what football can do.
Not all pairing now when
me pe when ma nya kwaku we na afa me tiri me je me ho anje ma tu we akọ baby e ton aduane akoto aduane no we have to be do me hotel me inside me be ye aduane na to many me see when na mo nipa tu aye na ma yakoto aduane ni obi awira fi say yan fa aduane ye to aduane na tua ka aduane na si wanchi abonte so that is what football can do. So I wasn't so surprised when I saw Pep Guardiola say frustration ti onam na ohwe obi camera si ni baby I dealing Kenya na adwuma tu abepacho but I think that said the near make Capcos is saying, any Arsenal, Jumana or Ayen. Chelsea are in the competition, but so where Arsenal baller or Bona, you can't say Chelsea with stronger competition at this material moment. Probably we'll have to navigate the December-January period. You drew on us still Chelsea that that is when you make me do because Chelsea has not been consistent. The reason I mean more chance as it stands now. And that game I remember saying next weekend probably you drew you made the home come and don't see another defying moment. You made him the table home come. Over table inside the that's with Dinya 12 matches. Arsenal increase. Not only are they better when it comes to points, but in terms of goal plus, so I'm gonna make sure say they are scoring much and they are conceding less. Yes, and I'm conceding here, but because I also for now conceding one. I think that offensively, your team now defensively, your team also are very resolute. I'm defending yourself. Yeah, but I'm about to from. Now me see from no. But the Liverpool see from no my judge actually they are.
Yeah, quick mommy and on your
You say after so we are G League now or try say obit my defend. Then you go into new season. Now after match day 12 points are. You have about 12 games now. The other so ABT sa team now. On team when you come back MG League, and that's what we 1996-1997 after match day 12. Now Manchester United 8 points and for one team number 2002-2003 almost signed the same Manchester 8 points. One team bounce back. Manchester United 6 points in 1992-1993 and Arsenal in 2001-2002 6 points and then Man City in 2013-2014 6 points. Utrally at this point week 12 points we Obianu team recover League. Liverpool as it stands now after 12 games 11 points. There is no room for we friends and slot now. Andrew Akrano and Kachama no Kokoje award as the best manager last season. Because of the tension in this situation now, Liverpool they needed to send Gary McAllister. Now Uncle Jinamunji award them from reference and a slot. But any post match and then Komona wood in Kweku, things are not right for this man. Many times I will not delve much into Nenkomon and Komwa Eba, but all time now already article at the lectures for not show Eddie Afa and slot and then the Liverpool team in one clearly tells you say problem Luther maybe in a story. I don't know this see. Data now Luther editor so MI so we are signings over 440 something million pounds. Near about 12 matches. Not the best or signings need now combined. A team Eddie 5 goals and assists. Worried.
I'll be Matthew Renason. Why? Or Chaba now what Babet was and I do with you. Last time I had train and eka. Say Moses Obi Nyains or
Nipanya data that's no. It can't come at 3+1. And there's another one, Isaac, and so 1 assist. It is okay, Kabuma, 5 goals and assists after 12 games. For players, we are on ball hooker. Clearly tells you that. And Eman Queen.
The Nicolas King Kujopra, or the Arsenal of the way, the EPS for Arsenal, and Kujo Babs. Or the have a good afternoon to you and your crew. DIABY United is giving to goals to Legon Cities at Wenchi Sports Complex. Martin, there's a first time I saw in there. I know almost I use sort of Yasi now do you know there's a cogu? Everyone is an all the cities one or other than Abdullah Suleiman. All the please was your FM Mepacho you need with ya at the TV swan it and money why if you have a tilo. Why we have a code? Near my sheep. We get news of a tonka. As I may ye in an monitor. Only my show now, they are not monitor. We can be. So was what Tim Ganam say or him? Timonka. Timonka. Young queen.
And Michelle Papa, you're free outside by any friends.
Young queen.
One of free, I will
young queen.
Michiano, our chairman Mickey. Senka camera into me for an Asia. Come on for going to our farm or young course of day. I'm watching at home. I can't say I can't 170, but moody and something that nice. I mean, Shirawana on Yamokas never be a
we are your own saying I'm ready.
Oh, Mintino.
You're right.
This is life.
Yeah, so all said the Union is left. You're right.
So say no more.
You also say na me. You also right. Messi oh, na de na o kasa, say me kasa na my LC.
Because we there.
Watch 6,000 Ghana cedis. Oh, sa o be ja be ka obi. Masa.
Na me na hine bi bia be fine.
Masa, mo ani na ho.
Easy money ska o.
Na me na hine bi bia be fine.
You pesca de o the system million about sa.
General manager so full. Aba. Crown special. Urban bibia go so that.
Why are you doing the driver?
Yes. Kwaku Vinicius Junior is Sunodo. And I think say he needs to concentrate more. Ever park na Zunyai Bono or more than Niomana or Yene Niamana or Nene more Kekano. According to the Athletic, Chiremu say he's no longer enjoys the same status I know enjoy and we refer Carlo Ancelotti. How do you even want to say you don't feel the same way now feeling a Carlo Ancelotti now you are playing for Xabi Alonso? It's never going to happen. It can't happen. Whatever you enjoyed under Carlo Ancelotti, it's in the past and it will definitely and always be in the past. The truth of the matter is that you are Real Madrid's player. Try as much as you can to make sure that you are giving the desired performance, the desired results. That's the most important thing. I think that you didn't come off fan who about on the fans, on the referees near that now they are going to coach you. And it's something that I don't think say beboa. The way I would see drew a level no. Mama will be no. It seems that Mbappe banner or bad team no, and the performance Mbappe is giving as a some way somehow as a affecting the mental health. You know, me who Vinicius Junior he giving us the Vinicius Junior we used to see, because this is a player at a point in time. We are seeing Nazi Ballon d'Or Mano, and currently as you always say, he is the FIFA best player.
Yeah.
So he needs to focus on the play or more ball. That's the most important thing. Remember and be the one to build them. And when you do that, you don't need to tell Obia say whatever you are going through, no idea yet. When he was playing against Barcelona, that he was playing well. Obia says already alone say your time. That is how it's supposed to be. And you been a better one performance never park. That's the most important thing. Alonso, we all knew he was definitely going to struggle managing the dressing room. And then look at a story no can say phones the dressing room. I say no makakra ayayi kakra. That is how it's supposed to be. Xabi Alonso will definitely struggle in Real Madrid's dressing room, regardless the level he played to, managers he worked under. But your fan coaching course, but your faba, you know, that is what you need to expect. Or fan Kolanima went to Bayer for Leverkusen, did well, lived at Bayer for Leverkusen. But Bayer for Leverkusen, the team he won glories and whatever it knows, just check them. These are players come on, they don't even have a say. Alonso cast a down over that because you respect him for whatever he's done. But in the Real Madrid dressing room, you have players there that Okasa wonder will probably ask you that. So he's definitely going to struggle, but something he needs to deal with. If he's able to deal with Sadia now, results will follow. Results will definitely follow.
To add up to Vinicius' will, that's why I rejected Madrid for no. To say news I had training the last 30 minutes to 1 hour. I'm saying Madrid 20 million euros a year. No, I rejected. And Madrid demand opportunity to offer counter offer and demand. And Ronaldo Diakon had the highest in Real Madrid history. Pegging Ronaldo's salary are now urgent over 30 million plus bonuses any other. The Madrid for the team. The conversation is now stuck.
He just trying to send a signal, communicating with the and letting people know that he's not happy at Real Madrid. And I had to be American. Everyone team now. Team now, but Nipa now did team anymore. No be say and who no disrespect to Vinicius Junior, but who the hell is Vinicius Junior to Real Madrid's history?
No,
who the hell
is a current world best player? Who? Apart from Waji Champions League.
Me know ya dream. They can have no ya dream. But I make a say Real Madrid team and no more history. Who the hell is Vinicius Junior?
But he's making history.
Me no need problem with it now. You know, we have people they let go. He's not lived better than Ronaldo did at Real Madrid. He's not lived better than Sergio Ramos did. He's not lived better than Raul did. They made them go. Who is Vinicius Junior? Unless maybe something changes. And yes, I won't found. Raul went to Raul Koye.
Those days, you know, na say here quality players are no more system. This time quality near Kakrebi. You was such a top player. Now or the side request in a bar. It's not an transnamoka. I bet you saw what so. Baton Casa Maton Ronaldo Maneco. Maton Ayurahu Maneco. Maton Guti Manecuntino or no son call. Or quality say no. This time so a ding with Gamaso. And currently is the world best player.
Me know ya game. Bakokusa me ba. Na me say me could have team pro. Me turn on a normal market price. ABOU. A bear 4,500. Now Oba me kona so better. Now me say me turn 10,000. Who just said something is not right in there. You know, and I will what I mean was a main turn man. That is exactly what Vinicius Junior.
And only bum at that time. ABOU same you know the me pedi aye a shorty binio
e binio
ti amu betimi dia
the Vinicius Junior access was short we ase
na is a bring that say any bobo che Vinicius
DIABY no on short here no short
do say e no come market akota e 100 something million no ye far better than no we betwa 200 million ti ne nkan extend
and short here
and ti say mre bi atwam na bia oh we call we or DIABY is it no you need quality players for system
in short e was system no match really matter na say we are seeing football
now mighty Brazil struggle with quality players now Bangladesh
Vinicius Junior should be we are say they have someone that they can even use him at that position and get a proper number 9 he will do the job for them. Mbappe can easily slot into his position. Real Madrid get a better number 9. Gonzalo Garcia as a one is a number 9 if they can trust him. Yeah, more number 9. Hey, Mbappe bon 10 wow. Is it a big deal? Say Mbappe, only Mbappe ni Vinicius Junior no more 10 wow. Me I'll choose Mbappe over Unia. Not about Real Madrid legacy, about football perspective. I'll choose Mbappe ahead of Vinicius Junior. All round goals, BBA, whatever. So I think or then important for tenants no more when I say but Real Madrid they no mun this adjuma we almost 20 what kosro 25 no man what can be do 22 23 once and also 30 plus kogu omon fa bawo Real Madrid Real Madrid doesn't hear can o omon fa bawo do na point me ni hu ko wakwaku sa Barca player no friend Garcia as no the full name you say
Garcia Mudia Frank Garcia Lazam.
There be more Garcia, but
one Garcia.
And not the ball Medford. No goalkeeper no.
Garcia why not okay.
Eric Garcia,
yeah. Former Manchester City.
That guy, no matter where Barcelona. Today he is Dani Alves. Tomorrow he is Puyol. The next day is Sergio Busquets. This season, these are the positions that he's played. I'm not comparing him to Tancroft, no, but I'm comparing in terms of position. Yesterday he did play in the midfield and he did well Saturday no. And I think players on my Barca Niska but still more performance he's one of them. Aside other players are more performance. Rashford more, Rafinha more, near PC Tom more, Lamine Yamal giving that performance no. I think Abraham is really doing well and I think Barca deserves to look at him well and make sure no so 18 air coso but yes Lamine Yamal no afi omo matwetwe pa we Europe no watwetwe over bebe 200 as a day enipo di na chi kra no ewa enya nu 150 mpo we na yasisi odi mo boy
no maza ntwe de enya mo
Vinicius Junior aye Lamine Yamal san ko ba ko pege no ko mi se ge no ma wo vim ma wo ra e ma ti mo bo no
ntwe de enya bo
DIABY kwaku ntwe enya bo so what ya se but who gina ho na say player say position ni na yemi enu gina ho say ya man twa na me ball na kwa assist
Papa mo adwuma bi last 5 seasons players actual La Liga Kopo Budina Fabra obo ze bi kro over the team law relegation
the team contribution towards ade but Lamine Yamal ne ntwe na awotwe no it brings something to the table to Barcelona
no assist na wire na dey say no kan na mediano na ko wire de now ayi Morocco dia law bobo Spain I embassy you know the message na atwepe I say Sofiane Boufal say why
Boufal so
mo wie na the team no wo
Sofiane Boufal ntwe ne ntwe hunu
e bia we so dey
DIABY Vinicius Junior no Lamine Yamal is no a player that obama ntwe hunu kopel me na let ko be ba wo no ye ntenten no bi wa no wo San Chini been Yedi Hunkomo, and Cheni and Chiam, so what 2 years, Sanya assist, and you go out, a better expected assist. These are the things that Yedi Hunkomo, Tinin Cheni dear, or Chin Papa, so, and young Chibia Basabia. I think that he's really doing well. Mama, who said, no one is circulating? I don't believe they're in the crack. When they asked about him, Chelsea new match. So what kind they are? So I say no crest what kind they are. There's a Unia wants to let Chelsea for who said and he will come to the party. So Dim Comosia he will come to the party. Marco Dim Coma went to me on my party. That you watching over Portugal, they know I'm a party. Portugal, Bakuya by Forum. You can't overshadow him. That one will hold. No, Real Madrid. Or my Uncle Fony Bufuye. No, your mother said, "Chinchilla, baby, Martino." The Chelsea for no so now when you be. Why that Chinchilla baby's uncle when you go in the Serie A. I'm running soon. Sir, I'm running. What kind of boy wants about that? I'm rushing. Kiki is the Sierra Chetawa. A coyo baby, a you What boy am can once. My super call there. Oh, yeah, weekend there. Oh, weekend there come from. Rum Takama, and I may common. Mikel Arteta. Defining a new tactical system for Arsenal Football Club. This is not the usual Mikel Arteta. Obo say Obo the 4-3-3 and I say Obo the 4-3-2-1. But this was a Mikel Arteta who plays 3 back, or making sure say Obo 2 in the central midfield, and then Obo plays 5 solid attackers in attacking third of Arsenal Football Club, because he saw it in the moment. Say oh check it Tottenham Hotspur. I mean, the kind of system mobile, it is a 4-3-3 system, but sometimes try as much as possible, say, see at least 6 attackers in front of the opponent's defensive structure. So they are depicting in pocket spaces, and therefore they can easily score some of the goals against the opponent. But Mikel Arteta needed to understand the coach of, Tottenham Hotspur, and know how he will assemble himself when it comes to the tactical acumen of Mikel Arteta. Now, so we'll check the starting lineup now. This was a starting lineup that was without Gabriel Magalhaes. And even the absence of Gabriel Magalhaes, they have a certain Piero Mehenkapaya. He can easily come in and play as a left centre back on Ubitima Bodiama Arsenal very well. Not only for him, but as I will check the full backs, that's Ricardo Calafiori and Jure Timbo Omubo in the right full back and left full back. One particular person can easily come in as an inverted midfielder who can support Martin Zubimendi or Ubitima Benimum Abebo a lot of things for the side of Arsenal Football Club. So me switch it into the main tactical things and Arsenal Airboy. This is a clear idea. Now, William Saliba as a gatekeeper in a sense, Obo as the main sweeper in the defensive structure of Arsenal Football Club, then will allow Hinkapai just to go overboard. Just as in terms of any mistakes being committed, or no William Saliba will comes in and then try as much as possible to throw out the cover shadow up for Hinkapai in that particular sense. But during Timber will also move up in the switch third, in the final third of the right full back position. Then you get Martin Zubimendi. Also best switch up back kakra, because you get during Timber at any moment in time or any more kakra just to support Bukayo Saka in the right wing forward of Arsenal Football Club. But when it comes to Ricardo Calafiori, he makes it in a sensational movement or as an inverted midfielder. When the bet imagine Asheno as a replacement in the left full back position for Arsenal Football Club. That was Declan Rice and Onobo in the rotational policy, making sure say Calafiori the only person who comes in as a traditional number 8 and then drops in to support Calafiori in that particular left full back center pair will become Papa friends Declan Rice on Bitima. Then you get Trossard, who goes in as a false number 9, then someone Eze playing as a number 10, and also Mikel Merino sometimes dropping in as a double number 10, placing in between Eze in that particular shape nearby Ediama Arsenal Football Club. Now production switch the first one. Now this is a typical movement of Arsenal Football Club. The entire America said with Timmy actually a new tactical acumen. Ediama Arsenal Football Club, they said this wasn't the normal Arsenal playing the 4-3-3 tactical system, but this was the normal Arsenal playing the 3-2-5
tactical system. It young counted the number of players or more into the attacking opponent box of Arsenal Football Club. Solid 5 players no more into the attacking side. Now it tells you say Arsenal tried to create a lot of overloads in the right fullback position. Now, so we're checking the right fullback position where 4 players in the 8 created that side of overload. No, now during Timber making a vertical passing range to Papa Efense Bukayo Saka, then you get in as or no dropping in deep, ever into 2 center pairs, so making sure so obey a lot of space in attacking third and also in the defensive structure of Tottenham Hotspur. The moment Obe dropping about deep, no, he attracts 2 maximum defenders or not to me open up space. So we have baby a mass circle player no here. Check the number of space at the between the left center back and the main sweeper of Tottenham Hotspur, or make sure my air also a lot of space in that particular moment. Now, some switch the court into the different one now. Now, Ezewo comes in, get the ball, then attract 4 solid midfielders are or me a partner no, in that particular midfield or against the side of Tottenham Hotspur. Then you talk about another horror spaces at the H-row in the side of Tottenham Hotspur. This tells you say Papa and Mikel Arteta needed to make sure say about the shadow pressing system of football just to attract some number of performances of these particular players are Tottenham Hotspur just for them to counter Arsenal Football Club in that particular material range. Now check about the movement of Mikel Merino. Now checking the movement of Leandro Trossard, dropping in the right wing forward as a central pair, making sure so nobody Eze in that particular central progression of Arsenal Football Club, and they did it beautifully. Now, so checking Mikel Merino, how he was able to act as an optional moment in that particular Arsenal attacking third. He needed to do it just to create a lot of passing range for Eze to place him that particular assist for him to score that particular beautiful goal. Now, so they may go into that third picture, then you get to understand what I'm trying to say. Now, after that particular movement, these players, a lot of interpositional change in attacking moment of Arsenal Football Club. No, they needed to locate that first goal top scorer in that particular attacking third of Tottenham Hotspur, and he did that perfection, so all ball into the breaking line zones or separating the 2 center backs of Tottenham Hotspur, and then he was able to put in the goal for Arsenal Football Club. This tells you say it is not the normal 4-3-3 tactical system of Mikel Arteta. It is not the normal 4-4-2 tactical system, but this time around Mikel Arteta with a defining ranger of Edema Arsenal Football Club, now he needed to come in with a 3-2-5 system. That was the deep clap low system for Arsenal, learning a lot from the German footballer, not Obo Ediam Arsenal Football Club. This tells you say this time around, so Mikel Arteta, don't try to actually underestimate his tactics. So Obo only the 4-3-3 fluidity system, but then he comes in a more numerical advantage and also comes in a more supernatural advantage in cleansing in the defensive structure of Arsenal Football Club. Then we talk about Chelsea. DIABY, Chelsea Ekobo over this particular weekend. No, those people. I don't need that kind of faith in the Chelsea Football Club, especially in your tactical setup, because Andre Santos, that's a Moises Caicedo. To me, it doesn't bring a lot of stability in the midfield for Chelsea Football Club. So me who says starting lineup now Caicedo enca the midfield compaction together with Enzo Fernandez. I was a bit worried, but then Andre Santos made it a point. Just say Sao be a ombo in that particular 1 year in the side of Moises Caicedo, or no comes in as a big replacement for Chelsea Football Club in that particular deep line playmaking act. Obetimi associate Papa Efense Moises Caicedo, allowing Enzo Fernandez to become a traditional number 8 player, and then going in deep just to create 2 magical scorer. Obo Eddie Abwa Papa Efense João Pedro, just for him to create a lot of chances for Liam Delap for him to score. But so check it, the new identity of Enzo Maresca, it is supernatural in that particular moment. Now, he needed to play the 3-1-3-3 system. It wasn't the 4-3-3 system, but then he needed to play the 3-1-3-3 system for Chelsea Football Club. So, Obia changing in Sano Kakra. Now, this coach is no anymore. It's not a normal tactical fluidity number, but they tried as much as possible to change their strategy just to suit the current players of Mobo Ediamomo Football Club. So the 3-1-3-3 system was the main tactical identity of Chelsea Football Club. No Umusi Akai against the side of Burnley at the time. Not almost shown by 2 goals. So the first picture now. This is the 3-man in the defensive structure, just a solid, lonely pivotal role in the sense of Andre Santos in that particular midfield, and the attacking third is being played out with three attackers are almost able at the side of Chelsea Football Club, and they needed to cement that particular position. The moment Andre Santos playing against three defensive midfielders in the midfield of Burnley, it tells you one thing, and Enzo Fernandez will go in as a typical number 10. You talk about João Pedro. He's not a stable number 10 player, as a creative player. He comes in with a dual tax role, being played as a number 8 and at times being played as a number 10. It also ever supporting Andre Santos in that particular midfield, but Enra say Upo Bio that kind of magic in the midfield. Upo Bio a lot of more interceptions in terms of more recoveries, in terms of making a lot of passing accuracy. For Chelsea in the midfielder, it was a certain Andre Santos. And even after the match, Enzo Maresca needed to praise that particular young chap about the big performance or show up at the match Chelsea, especially in the midfield for Chelsea, in that particular central midfield of Chelsea Football Club. Now, with this particular second picture, this was a closing moment of Burnley Omukoch using Fleming as a shadow pressing system, as a man-to-man pressing system. Obey say Andre Santos in the frame, but then because of the movement of Andre Santos and stable, and because of a deep line playing between Atura or making sure as also as a cover shadow for or non-casting defensive structure, he needed to terminate the movement of Fleming and cause a lot of visualization in the midfield for Chelsea Football Club, and the movement also a lot of instability in the midfield of Burnley and the Boye Emma Chelsea Football Club. It share 2 goals against the side of Burnley Football Club. I'm presuming say Enzo Maresca need only a good point against Arsenal Football Club just to clean up the point gap between Arsenal and Chelsea as the first club on the league log and the second club on the league log, just to maintain the position. Say after so many years, Chelsea are fighting and making sure that they will come close to the English Premiership. This time around, we wouldn't see a Manchester City, Liverpool Football Club as the duopoly clubs are in the English Premiership, but we are going to see Arsenal or no are consistent in terms of challenging the Premier League title, and we are going to see also Chelsea Football Club, Enzo Maresca, or making a close tight for the side of Arsenal Football Club, and when the beat me winning with the consistent number of performance, and in the next 3 matches, a domain and the match do beat me winning the English Premiership title.
Mate, ma yahwe ni ni nkomo si ma do Genuine Dental Clinic ma hwe Emra na ye ntwazo. My name is Goyo inside Sunyani Fiapi, still Liverpool. Will come back strong. Liverpool papa. The Odeba ABOU Muhano no, this is your boy killer. I'm watching live from Sehi for Sukrum inside Melawan Fashion. And my name is Kingston, Fakye Sport, no size. ABOU, long time. Welcome from your trip this weekend. My regards to all team members that I will pass by one of these days to say hi. Regards from Primate, Bishop, and the Brotherhood Church Fraternity to you guys. We are proud of you. Pastor I, Papa me ciao pa. Only Bishop na is eminence. Ewie number in Charles Kunramu. And for my woman court na sima dominion komo Genuine Dental Clinic maka ze do sending na bomb by. And call my young conquer komsa when nimra also na baba binya how bia. Ewo wonu menko na me na open gezi ni go ben na bibia aboko de.
Nyanko pound me ho ye pa me gidi so so.
Me so no ye pa weekend no so na ye na me koyi kama.
Exactly. Na ma e be da nokwem.
Mate, stay about somebody any go so ba. Se mo dwen nkofo apomu den ho kane danisika. Ko ma uze mo nko na mo ye bi wo Ghana. Ze di pa ne be ba hwe na osu sika de ehia ba ma me hwe ho to a wo ahodo betima ye adwuma eni sika bebre ni bi aso ye so. There's a judgment there, but be a mission will be as a bass body, me the room come pay the man. Joby, you go.
All right, Jedi Kano, your chat Ghana phone, I can say another working week as I started. I can say, Kosofa or dentist, any nanti, a bell wow now, seno, a fan into my pa, Eddie Fra. Gentleman Dental Clinic, a single and a year from Anopa 8 o'clock. To enumerate 6 o'clock, from Monday to Saturday, and at Juma, even holidays, about Baba to you. Now, Oshe say, Hansi oral education, no, in fact course eba adansi amanfo edi enram share one retired nurse be or say oh in fact say mama yati esena se power because I am ofia me TV ho a me hwe mo education na mo ye in fact they are very good pa a boy enti nyeye kan say wo ese problem a o say immediately ko hu dentist na ye boa na etumi aboa ma o se na fa ne to mapa efra o say abude bia ka say over judgment dental clinic ye examination and consultation service but you can't say among for sheda and tisa the person trainer say na can say any person wo ho but mo dey na dentist na yenye clinical examination ye hu oral status then na e koso e wo no because e work na problem enyansi e work na problem na fe na start ye hu ni ntamo na ya so afan say saliva intesio a play key role in oral health mo but we will be na on street so not the intesio anyhow ubo kra so saliva no be man enum no kra aye dry aye friend xerostomia say obi enya xerostomia e ma unya halitosis e ma scent e ba wonu because one of the benefita e ma saliva no e boy wo yenum ho yi ni say food debris are yidia eka yeseno so eka debris na sa sticky foam bibi tentan na udidia na akatu the tissue craft for say e was certain final and no na e feed bacteria no it is saliva no na e flash e de call uyem any bacteria ne debris na akawso no so no apart from that no saliva no say properties be kuta antimicrobial agent and say bacteria na e wo num no there's nyama e wo saliva ni mo a it me resist your mana it me fight your mo weaken your mo said the buyer omo ntimi take over wonum ho na omo say eseno apart from that no so on say e basa so a na te say bacteria o release acid na acid ni gu o sene so na start say ebubo esene mo ntokuru no o say saliva no e wo wonum a eno so e dilute lactic acid na bacteria no etumi release nti e ma acid ne like a desameno e ma ne ye harmful nti say obi a wo dry mouth a wo kwa na make say onom pressure through there are certain neuroni bi ha onom pressure neuroni bi ha it may cause xerostomia which is very important enti hwehwe dentist e kira kwan na ye mo ne mebo no ma say ye hu na ye ti ase wo kwa ne blood no glucose and as sugar dominate enti on say ni DNA no hydroxybonic acid no on say enum na saliva no free eba so say saliva no free blood no na eba now o saliva gland na wo tank na chi na produce na mo enum no one a serve as lubricant say the ya eseno ne gums no enkate omo ho na apart from that no eye enyama papa bebre enti say obi a one back clinic and my clinical exam some of these things no because sugar no dominate if you blood no eba no e serve as food and a food e the bacteria no because omo pe ade a ede etini e kasa bofra otai editor fi no ne sen etai ehye
okay
and it hwehwe na numbers na e display on screen so no but ya nefa numbers no na ye ntumi emwa so we screen so a obo say ye the image bi atoso we a denture ye ka denture a custom made replacement for missing teeth and I say also your different types of teeth replacement our gentleman dental clinic but we are one of them we na utumi assign she no wasign you know
oh okay
team confo bebe feel say na esenokra munya no hin oba your professional technicians ne DSS ne doctors are ye kambom adwuma no say the be ya ye take measure na ye benya the right size no na ye the ahyeho e the amount we so hwa we a 5 unit denture nti say eseno marco 5 na etu un say eseno ana say odontalize ye ka odontalize ma obi a waye toothless ana wanya sito nti obi a ne se atu ye say waye odontalous person na factors e be ma obi esen atu no the leading cause cavities kaka
oh okay
nti bacteria no start say odi to hwe esen e da so na say the natural one no the cover no ne fe no enamel no eno na the hardest human body part nti bacteria no start say odidi na nsuo no acid ni gugu esene so obo start na ebubo emuntokro obi ofie obi wa adwuma obi wa office o hweme say uhu say ntokro ababede da osima cavities e say immediately no oba na ye feel ntokro no ye de ma onye sa with time no be say eseno na o say dia do no bo kwa gi say yetu ena afi so no ye wo different types of teeth replacement e friend no dental implant I know they are flexible with jaw bone
okay
but we know denture no we so 4 unit denture for incisors nti obi on ma make say e be accident na onya ye to trauma and a man the front teeth na ye den etu oba gentleman dental clinic dia me tia me encourage we na ma won say one ne bo enye den
oh okay
and na obetumi afford it nti so hwe we na ono so upper no baako down no incisors no baako aye den etu and na lower no so no baako so asan ye den etu na on say esise etu a because one na djuma ne say it break it down aduane a udi no na ama digestion so etimi atake effect kama na aduane no so call o system ni mu a body nutrients no e was say body ni so tumi nya sa nutrients na aduane no ese unya but the digestion na nko ya etimi ma wo mese na why malnourished and apart from that no obi wo kra make say institute like this a e ma ne kasa no esesa me unique voice a obi ehwe me o TV no so a otin is as a result of say aeration and from a ekomenum epie me tank and me teeth no eno na ekabo mami tumi nya this unique voice no it is a esini tu a obo say mframa ekọ onum no na edoso ebasa na affect o consonants no it is certain letters be it say c f eno moni ade no o pronounce ya na aye funny nti oka word bi a na aye te say mframa eni nemu eba no sa na aye na ehadwen na esen ankasa na enipa enimonyam nti say esen etu a ema confident na ankasa ekofom apart from that no on say ebasa no hand we so ye umoles no nti we ye udodom se no we for chewing because aduane a ye di no ese no front teeth is for biting say unya chocolate bi biscuit bi ana ade a emre no wo de front teeth no but ye de wisa ana ye de grind no umoles no nti say etu a obo okra odidi a ne front teeth no eno say kakantini dodom se ni nyina etutu afiri ho nti no odidi a aduane no obubom sei na wamene ebasa na aya na ha adwene yi eti oba judgment dental clinic ye be hye denture no e de amount you be share oseno original color no say A1 a you be select A1 A2 a A2 na ya fa color no pepepe ye sha obi hu say oseno kra no ya hye and sometimes you go for complain say o hye denture na with time no na start say eyi enti na de bia ka say enko kwak bia ho keke na mo ko hu professional dentist na yentumi enhye eseno enfama because bi ho a de ma obi be hye denture ebema na yi no is because say obi on na make say the gums no problem abem as a result of it your underlying condition it say diabetes e basa no a na emo no start say omu didi gums ni mu a omo say na shrink na gums no na form obu okra na wonya receding gums e say the gums no epiepia kwa akiri and obi so ho a o complain say o shed denture na e ma scent e ba wonu no any say o sorry anopa ubetumi yi ne kama na wa brush ho they said you brush your normal teeth na ho kama and na oba gentleman dental clinic rana your oral shop ho nti we your ni proto box ho a serve as microwave a obetumi dia tum said the bear one enko breaki akwala bi fan come misplace no so eda o hwehwe wu ana say infection ana bacteria bi antumi enko ka o sorry anopa na wo kwa adwuma o kwa yi o kwa ba bia na wa hye wade kama na etumi aboa nti sa oba gentleman dental clinic your niema papa bi enti hwawsene ye bosene ho ban especially your mofra no ko school ko dimpi prago sen etu obu okra na ansana parent ne be hu na time ko but ni nyina chi no oba judgment dental clinic ye be hye eseno e de amount enti denture no one ne bo enye den obi a betumi na we see judgment dental clinic here see where Mr. Rick Frimpong e de ato ho say oba judgment dental clinic sika kakra kra no ye be gi na ya started procedure in kakanka say iskasema what your friend was 055 913 95 82 055 913 95 82 and 0549 906 588 0549 906 588 if you are now share me free Accra your branches too you are relocated from Nungwa C5 e de aba Nungwa ye ne NDC party office no na direct opposite na Dome Kwabenya atomic gun roundabout no eho ye da so eho na face so no okọ Techiman Gentleman your market magazine road no so ye ne AY Ahmed and direct opposite Koforidia ye ne central police station no na ebon ho pe takrade eye banchanse disco down udru aflawone environment aflawo ye ne Eco Bank and the same building no main road na what they call border na no pe no tamale eye Tushigu any central post office no na ebon na MTN office no na mum Kumase eye Bantama Abreport Junction total filling station ho na bomodi ane bra wo de wo hu a numbers na e display screen so no fa numbers no me sorry afre me wo question bi na wo pese obisa me a e damase pa
Mate yere mo pemti no e genjime dental clinic ne ko din komo wo ma so ye ne ho ye ba pe afise no e to aso ama
Télé fọ̀fọ̀, pólé ni wọ́n télé yònyó. Káyé wò mọ́ yé.
My darling club Barcelona defeated Bilbao last Saturday at the Spotify Camp Nou. Chelsea is not on the list. Chelsea is now on the list tomorrow. We will put them at their proper position from teacher Lavito. Be quiet then you say that on the bar. Hi, good evening. But I'm Fakye and hi, good afternoon. I'm also enjoying your show. Mate Nedi also for the bar Baby Ramuni Adia. Boama Bibia Timi Ekoye. Also, good afternoon, Abu Spark GH. Please, Abu, you and your crew, I invite you to join me in the Abrim and Kasi homecoming on 24 December 2025. Wish me and everybody in the world to join us in Abrim and Kasi. Hala Madrid, no bomber to us. God bless Ricardo for me, Lampard from Kwauta for NOD Eramu. Congratulations to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. We are still unbeaten. In a Ghana Premier League. Good afternoon, Abu. Enjoying your show at Burgos. So tomorrow, Chelsea will beat Barcelona 2-1. Dominic Burgos and all the fear by. Good afternoon, boys. I'm enjoying the show live inside from Cassien. Keep up the good work. It's high time we stop this good debate and enjoy their moment. Let's look at their ages and the level of consistency they have exhibited for the past years. All we have to do is to enjoy them. We all saw the penalty that was awarded against my darling club Asante Kotoko yesterday. Had it been us, I would have been, it would have been all over. Nyamen Kwane no Kwafo, Avugauchu, and Kasiem no the fear about the crew, you are fantastic. Amata Mosi from Takrad in Chaban. Please kindly give me an update on Barcelona return to Camp Nou and their victory yesterday. Dodona Luther Duramudema. Good afternoon, Abu. People should not boo Madrid because Elche, they have a good team. Do you think a team which won possession against Barcelona, you think is an easy, even though they lost the other ABOU Ramo and on our reason they are not. Good afternoon, Abu. Can you post this on your screen for minimum the crop? But them is all their DBA Rami there. Okay, Dabi Mahu on that young footballer no film weekend, you know. Our Western region or day or more in the bay. Good afternoon, Abu. I'm Sifat from Asankrigwa in the Western region. Please, I want you to post this on your screen for me. And the young footballer now be free weekend in FC Samates for a bomb or day message. As you see, my young Madrid FC. There's your goalkeeper. Oh, now I'm fan crans here. Ignatius Bosompem. Now I'm fan crans here. I'm a weekend in me who you're not a rahopa. And I am Frank from Kwabenya. I love his sport. Please, can you people discuss Bayern player car? He scored a goal and also assist in the Bayern game. Good afternoon, guys. I'm Abena Sandy in Sunyani Regional Hospital. Scott McTominay scored 9 bicycle kick in the World Cup qualifier. So if someone has also scored a bicycle kick in the Kamal League, what is strange about that? Ronaldo fans waking up this morning to continue celebrating Ronaldo bicycle kick. Boom! Messi dropped 4 goals and assists. Reach another final. As a Sunday, the other fish Sunyaneba, Baby Run, the guy actually, my king kindly, I must say, the actually, Mammy Run, I mean, come on, crack, anyway, or I mean, Joe will be the BBA.
Nasli was sugar say we are seeing any point for pound or no sugar and crowd
I use 5 days on sugar loose and I'm so they have it on my catch. What to make a catch or rock carry or tip him and do believe I have a catch a lot you. Yeah, but I'm sugar. Sugar. Weekend in share me or no Eduana CEO. Anna Opoku Shiva.
Okay.
And continue na ready.
Mr. Kwasichum. Papa Clef.
So much have you wallet. But I have you low. I
mean, set your papa. There's only the papa. That
be only the lady the kind back crema.
Papa Clef. I did not want this hammer.
Some papa. Papa Loluti. I did not tell you. But me call him any come back. Now, I was a Kim Lasby Kengrid. Anemune squad at Ghana, a friendly England Bebono or the Ababa Betuja. Na a game an obey the 2nd December and I give no Ejipini to you. And you ma Cynthia Colin Findep and your Kerry McCarthy, F.A. Amenyeku, Simon Benedict, and the new one our Banono, Bibinize Bruni, Edenaba, Josephine Bonsu, your boy Comfort, Ernestina Ama Bambila, Portia Boachiana, Sessia Chan, Ama Dia Susan, and Eniwa Louisa, Grace Asantoa, Yawamo Nancy, Jennifer Kujo, Evelyn Bedu, and Rocker, Chantelli, boy, there's a star player, I don't know, Rocker, Chantelli, boy, Stella Yameche, Alice Kusi, and Princess Mafo, Noshi, Nina, Doris Bodua, Mariam Ponsa, Priscilla Adobia, and Abigail Kofi Kane, and Kim Lasbio Kengren, Nesquada, or the Omoko Kwaku na Ghana, England, Omako, Akakubu Jumeti, weekend results are a record, yeah, the Ghana Premier League in a chassis Saturday. Now, Saturday, no media man shebi, Bicheman shebi, Karela Bomi and Sama Baseko Stars, and result are a record, Dreams FC Shemi, Masudu All Blacks, Eko Bomo Miensa, Hoho Sheba, 11 1 Shebako, Vision FC Shemi, Pound Out of Florence Shemi, Ediana Football Club Shemi, Bekum Chelsea Tumba, Nation Bomiano, Golden Bibiani Gold Stars, and Shebi, Young Apostles and Shebi, Artufok and Shebi, FC Samates 1996 and Shebi, Asante Korokwentini and Shebi, as I gave no, and I won't say, and I know it dempa. Mame Kotoko penalty now, no more complaining, no. There was a clear penalty, Ananka. Was a referee, no, a GR more one general. There's already dear and I try to as though tackle winning the I do with the now. Wow, but one day. And as some at the Suzu after the penalty, no major the amount of many penalties via Nanka was a Jamami incident one on also made her had it. So Bakuni. So or trade ball now no pija ball to Jose Fablo against the striker. No, Rade. Hey, Rade. Was the revenue demand Jacob Aduntera another? Okay. Eddie Bakuni. Now as I'm the second incident now. And also not Samates. Or more a bomb or they are complaining near na no senior. But there were former Chelsea players. Patrick Asidune Awa Dramani. Na Omane Konu Musa no Zuanje. Na referee paying per final let's quote Ababa be Caseria found. On the kind Samates penalty no first one and no more complain no say and on church in with the chair.
In the same video, there was a clear issue of holding. The player in green was controlling the ball with the chest. So the better say possibility of control. You understand? The direction was not towards goal because we should be the players in Ghana. Direction and get directly to goal. The level of sanctions that everything. There's the holding in the penalty area which stop a promising attack. You go for penalty, no card. And you know, the whole referee wants to analyze this incident. At the time, you will get your decisions wrong.
I know you're okay for the cano. Second one also no say, and Obama de Casa the foul.
Some of the attacker was ahead of the opponent. The opponent was making every effort to either hold him or to challenge him or whatever it is. Shebebia incident, ana attacker ana yakano attacking business static CEO. Could do penalty area no. The piano in the last time I knew ref is this year, I dare catch himself. In the attacking phase, anytime you are running, don't run behind the attack. Get a diagonal. When you get the diagonal now, you are able to see in between the two players. It's not say contact to be back, and yet very easy for you to see it. In the first place, Russia staff incident. I think the referee position was wrong because he was running behind the attack. There was a slip, and so he should have gone with a penalty. Samates attacker was.
Diano ye komane wa bomo de reatu ya te pe final escorte na uzene odin nkomo cheche ni sema but ewu ya ne uzene the Ghana Football Association no kwa omodi spring committee no abomo de etime de krate biaba na o check the FA regulatory actions na where 2025-2026 season update. The Asante Kotoko have been charged following their March the 11th Ghana Premier League game against FC Samatex 1996 for breach of section 34(6)D of the Ghana Premier League regulations 2025. The club is alleged to have published comments on social media that were insightful and posed to a risk of violence against the match official when constitute misconduct that bring the game into disrepute. They have until Wednesday, November 26th. That's Nyambwa Ukure 2025 to respond to this charge. Korokoza we or more referee Adontra has awarded a penalty for a far-sided box. And more a bomb the room near there. Name says I pesa video ne mame na me had. But I'm saying outside. No, in to almost is our called no etimi ede abomo. How to folk young apostle for we so more we omo. I'm so we see a clear penalty. There was omo jemo omo na na oman jam famom. Them they say there Maria ne ade. Abi and asari ba game ni. No. Rama be clear. I do not Bena boys in the age man now. As good, he's a very good. Oh, now Bena boy, very good goalkeeper. Now Solomon there's almost the reflexes how are organizing it. You know, he's a good goalkeeper. As I know, be your teenage here. He's a very good goalkeeper. Of course, he's your. They have a goalkeeping department. But that was the last time. That when I'm call Gaka, President Gaka. There you know I'm coming make Gaka so I'm organizing games ama regional way. On Avofo. Anyabam, I will call Bono region. Now, the BI is set. Nyamboa 24 December. A year. Indiana Football Club will become Chelsea ball. The Bono regional minister here. Wednesday. Adriana FC will become Chelsea ball. Bono regional minister's car. On my board domain crew. Now, yes, no more penisunyane but. There's a pitch in any way, no. Anyway, now the tears a getting raised a better turn over for na be united na omo babi jinam no omo be working raise and be 20,000 Ghana cedis na me na you for 40,000 Ghana cedis o rene so a ye be ma medal sama trophy asama uska wa be toss me no so uska be kodi ama na na ayi honorable rega Kofi Asma me am boss obiza Mr. Ansan say adena region ni o young apostle ma e Chelsea ne Aduana Football Club no mu chuso o see eno we are no the chair
over competition, independent of competition or interest. If I have about 80% interest, one more organized, you have just 20% organized. Now, no expertise, I want now what's at 20% is to advise you cry 80%. What is good for such a competition? The Nika can amobia to us say we are maybe we say young apostles, they are young. They are seriously young. If you put on scale of preference, say, we'll be able to sue me. Now, there's one thing we should also know is that Gaka yenye go by the DFA regulation. I've gotten all the approvals that I need. And son Makache minister said, "Boy, you me up, and I ain't me." Ain't Mesro selection there. I feel ni ashasi. They choose young apostle now. Maybe a china. Maybe choose young apostle. They may be a metino. Maybe any say tips in I team. It means to me Joe, but I see yet they decline. May it be so. May I call until we have an opportunity. Maybe I cry. I feel ni ashasi. Maybe who knows? Next time, corporate bro.
The here the area of Honorable Joseph Adaya Kwabwa Esquire. Nani. More board game na share na nyana boa na na ma dadi peti mera ma dwan to a herbal clinic yezimu ye dia na wa dwana to a na ura mo dwan to herbal clinic ya boa na we jan na so na na ma deda ye peti mi area ma na de tie say e won se ne wo hwe na wo ye ne ma ye na bibibia e deda ye kama peti mi me zan say yezi ne si stroke no e ade adu nya be se mfie no mako mienu de ko enimu a dwan to a herbal clinic be boa bo so me ba ko aso jan na so Nemeko ye perema on to no on be modern physiotherapy no and rehabilitation here there maybe rameti meramezan zo more machines ebeboa ma wadwen no asan ye adwuma ye na pija wonsa na wa pija ne kama 29 na watu ne kama the nkoko yes ofa kra ba badwojo adwanto a heba clinic ne di se adwuma no oba na ene unya haw kakra enso ewo wawo mu nsensem ade tie ne ze edu a ubu nse nhyeda mba ye na wawodie no mu asi afezu nam ya ye du nyanti no fafra na ase ko dwanto heba clinic bo so me ensa obo nse wonso no wafafra oba ba bewo afa ho afa oba abibiduro ne de count ebeboa na yi sa ha na fi ona wagina wona aso owon so awa wo brebro so manema koyie pere ama wo ye bema na ne low spend count ni dunya wadi na ukujukuju a ha adwen twede ampombo no se ndidi so ndidi for my as common cancer shanti be ma de wo so pem na pem ye ne eboa na ne makoyie de ma moja bo so fibroid and na face no diabetes asthma hepatitis se wa koma o kidney o lung o liver no ni nyina orwa ni chemo janto ya ba clinic ebe ni aboa na sa ha ni nyina dia bibido yeri fo baby girls na maka mama bibi ncheche enye da enya akono oba de usiesie anfie wa adwo na mo ehunse face ni egbonyo mukui but odegene ama ni nyina ze ni baby akono ni baby ede na okwa abibido nkote enkoye ba ku ni bia oboze ni achewa to ye ko opre ha wa hekura be foma uwe na bibido ye be boa ma enfie ona cheche yeri afo echi no na che na ekufuze bode etinie boze boys ni hu anomani eka kurukuiza ze guys na aba ne no omo pe huge tax eto keze omo anomani age ye be na esiesi odwanto e ba clinic ya sama wanimu no so no emu aye dududu na mpe we de na ape ko na ye mbo a opo mo a Abidjan Kwanta School Junction, Old Goyo Filling Station, Eshesu Lake Road, and a yomo, Fred Dr. Nana Ousuku Trampem, Ewa Maisona Kan Hache Dokobeba 0555 805533 0555 805533 na Dokumbwa na Nyamanko Ye Pen Fama. Oma bie kwan de ato say free health screen yade ekoso o labo e shase September na ginama kuram January 2026 into akoma betimi a check liver o kidney no lung prostate hepatitis B and oba wa peba unya bia o de ram odwanto a heba clinic ko ebe na ya check ne kama pe de ama na bibia adeda yi nso no etimi ede ama kama pa na bibia so no akoyera mo ABOU I'm Richmond from Sunyane Alaska. United will win by 4 goals to 0. Fakye Sports no size. Hey Ricardo 6,000 CDs watch they are born in no and we are the source so life if you ask how boys in show no good evening Mr. ABOU and your team. I'm Backman watch you live from Northern Capital Tamale. The English referee really know how to use the VAR well, then the English FA need to investigate the referee that handled the Newcastle and City game. What he did was not fair. You also heard about ABOU. I disagree with Vaz as he has been a hypocrite to say who the hell is Vinicius Junior in Madrid history. Go check the ages of the players he mentioned when they left Madrid. Vini deserves every amount he asked for. He's one of the greatest in Madrid history. Your boy Modi Ereba, Ebabe Ramu, Ewoha, no. Abi, Brame, Yanko, Yanko,
was it? Came I in a squad, no.
The squad number.
We're a friendly match. No. It didn't that for now. No, they monoba kwa babeka. One said that to be a dropper, who be as a
Dabi.
To be our Omonkona, never tell much. Omonkonko US, I can't say UK phone and be a kama for my. I'm finding it very difficult to understand the posture of referee Alexander Cote. Tony Dinizane, Alex Cote.
Yeah.
Referee's manager. For how long will he continue to do what he's doing?
So I think they see the because of the 8 year boss.
Yeah. For how long would referee Alex Cote continue to do what he's doing?
Why then?
Yeah, but match we are no about one thing. I be explain it. No, I justify. No, I crucify. The right thing is that he should call his men to order. And the explanation now, the harm has been caused. Does that change the results?
Necessary.
I understand. See, even in the UK, sometimes when say referees no after match omoba no ma be explaining decisions and name but I am not consistent unless decisions be we the ababe weird no one say omo but so they come once in a while but now no Sunday last week now I explaining
yeah
Wednesday no explaining and draw was explaining they be explaining and the moment it goes that way subject a reference to public ridicule say obi an ridicule I don't know what the FA is doing but I think that it is high time say FA president Ketias Ukreku ene na pamfo edo amona be sifam yenko baby we are just 11 games done into our season they should call the referees to order kweku oma sha say ntem dodo yes say league na se about 4-5 matches na atmosphere ne and from amuna bibia ni we were all saying say oh afu a league no we are hoping say and the man beto aso say the air corner because yente negatives bia minim say krom ha your problem are whopper as Ghanaians they say nipa be yard na babo na baso because of that me for now I've stopped praising people me kra me nya obi a mama baso e ba sa ba me tiri mai me de kweku bibini ya de a obo na baso no started using ye referee started league omu di game yi kama ye jitum say human error ewo sometimes and ye mani bi wo a ubetimi apade no but they started say ye ball about so 3, 4, 5 times no a 50 week 7 week 8 Nikon it has been cases after cases match biya ye boy we unya incident is it say clubs no so na air complaining beyond the air of complaining it is also one thing we have to also look at Mashe incidents are ICC over the weekend and I might see commentaries and then Yema Ekoso any ade. And I have said, baby age ye more half of the season and you are starting to say Kweku. And I watched one video after Young Apostle has match, one supporter saying say if you now find a see for ma wakache Ghana police service for say they will be overwhelmed one day. The moment you see fans saying this, you hear fans saying this, it sent signal. Say, yeah, kekeko baby I am perceive it true. And it is not good for us. The FA need to act and act fast. Say, some of the decisions are here who are league are coming from the referees that are supposed to be the best. Yacob Adontura is one of the experienced referees in our game. Or FIFA referees nibi conform level I was through. And this okodi match now who say question niema bebre kan sem bebre fa ho it begins to create and niema bebre ema uyam hyew. Now no bakuya odi with Dr. Imoro Usman.
Yeah.
Another top referee on same issues. Emma William Shisho say the best now you want yes say ya. How much more kwadana omudi omachino? So one, we need to talk to your referees no. Two, we need to talk to clubs no so because sometimes the reactions and then the maybe I see a portray out also instigate our supporters against the officials. There are sometimes pressure people about referees. They even do things that are unnecessary. And under normal circumstances they will not do. But that is why you are also in charge of the game. You need to show that resilience. You need to show that you are the man for the game or the boss to take decisions. Say B. But our referees are failing to do that. The Football Association at the earlier stages we could need to put Omonai on grounds to make sure we fix the problem before it get to stage. Young person, because I say investment by a league. Your league in ya kono da. Your poor match, we should be here talking tactics. Say about game in area, we should be here talking about the positive things our players be players be more than what or more than the our league in a deserved commendation. A deserved see a ball about extra how good they have been. Dan say ya dey focus any attention ni nyina ebe call officiating kwekwe ebo weekend iwie. So do All Blacks echo say Dreams FC. What's the name of your boy? Abdul Karim, right? Yeah. Or is it Abdulaziz or Abdul Karim? Abdulaziz. scored a very good goal. Rudolph Mensah also had a very beautiful strike. We should be talking about this positive. And Nema, we are a game. I was in Wanji yesterday. I watched Young Apostles and then Heart of a game. That Young Apostles boy was the Richmond Opoku, right?
Yeah,
the kind of ball like Panane ABOU league need mention. We should be talking about the modern ball and how good he is. Someone who has been given a free role in a Young Apostle team. Kweku, he operates centrally. He drops back to defend and help the team. On football now, it is difficult to obey Team Yaji. We should be talking about these things in the league, but no, their attention has shifted from good things now. Yehuwe league now. Obo Benaboy Abaso and excellent goalkeeping from him. Solomon Agwezi, Ali Muhammad composer. The calmness, wabani chrome, now supporters, so he put a smiling face to a cat and say, calm down, let's play normal football. Kweku, how he read the game, the modern ball, and then in the second half, Hussein Mohammed came in, Obenya yellow card just 5 minutes into so our ball like the boy, and then the pass. These are positives in our game we should be talking about. But as something they say, the referees are taking center stages. In the above match, Nivea, Yentimin did the positives now a world game. Now, the attention in the referees, so a referee say, and a referee say, Ghana referees, that man would do better. I've watched the Kotoko, how was the name, Samate's game. No? The incident now is here, and I'm asking myself, say, how on earth should a referees of Jacob Adinterest caliber officiate game not allow these things to happen in the game? The Pitami Duakwa ball was a clear penalty. You don't need to go to referee course. Pitami Duakwa ball now unyai. Kweku, who in here referee course or pram? This is a penalty. So game no penalty ba kuzi ya. Omunjibi. And Ghana referees in Kwane side. And where this ball, you don't need to go to pram. And let's go to explanation. No, the striker lead the ball. No, the defender started fouling him from far. And within the chair, the box him. Then what I found, maybe a more echo. Defender the nine can ball because but the ball was still going forward. It tells you the striker was still in possession. You don't need to go to pram to know say a word Dramani boy a penalty. That Ablobo now or cripple Samate's player. Kweku, you don't need to go to pram to just abon say a penalty. Chelsea in the Ajax in the Champions League, the 4-4. In the space of 3 minutes, not Chelsea and you 2 penalties, 2 red cards, I call the Ajax in the space of 4 minutes. But Ghana referee or the penalty back or match man who said on to penalty, even if incident and you're clearing, I also your own team. You don't need to go to pram. Peter do akaboy. Who ya sa call pram. Make cram call referee calls that play under the ball. First place, you found her. What 29 million? This is a straight card and a penalty. Do you need to go to pram before say one with second of a penalty mark? You don't need to be at pram. It is all who experienced referees in our game, officiating games. No more yes, and more young show. The AFA need to act. The earlier they do that, Kweku, the better for your league. You know.
That will always a penalty.
The only has the Kweku. Let's watch it clear.
Maybe because I can't lead you.
Strike and lead you. No, kuta board. Who can or 18-yard box man?
Or share any
contact man. You don't need to go to pram.
I might show Brown Chroma 7 the
referee no he has the Young Apostle match in the referee must well uzu.
I was an
Kwaku. They started ball in the first half. At a point, Didi Dramani near the bench in Anangoya you look at because everything they were peace. Okoba second half, no first half, Nitia house of winning before meetings or call dressing room. House of winning who said they are a big club. About second half, no better any Young Apostle also.
My show,
Oba gamer. You have balance the first half immediate here. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do that.
Young Apostle.
You don't do that.
My show.
DIABY, I've said it time and time earlier. I said some of the referees that we have in our country now. I was saying we share almost certificate in the year. Say certificate to so license or say na ye share kwan omo fa so a omo etimi pass out just to become professional referees in the Ghana Premier League, because there are certain key decisions within when they are officiating our matches, to me, me who say these referees, some of them, I mean, majority of them, are inexperienced. And if you are a referee, na say you do begin game, we say the match, not regularity. I mean, the decisions, the tensions, making sure it's all fair officiating between two football clubs are who manage here. It tells you, say, who a big tax to offer. A woman say, a fanani can bring victory, can bring defeat, can bring any other thing on the field of play. But say, born the bay fair, born the bay corner, say, born the Fakye na bay attractive for spectators to troop into our stadiums and then watch some of our local matches that we have in our country. Then, fair idea of these kind of things, it depended on referees or mudia matches. I don't know how we go about when referees you most of our matches, and then say you most of these particular matches. I don't know when and how the authority and your mokasa and the farm matches especially with big clubs, big derbies, and some of the things that you do kromano DIABY yana asifin. Last 2-3 matches ago, and I'm can say, we check free share season asia. Referees who send something because of how they've been able to come by last season. A lot of illegalities, a lot of scandals are hitting within our Ghana Premier League. A lot of issues. Some of these referees, ADB, ABOU to game, they came in this particular season. Say, see your boss season where at least we a referee. That's you do kwa kujim. Say co-officiating clubs matches are ubedini ye. No more discipline on the field of play. But in the last 3-4 matches, referees' decisions, referees' discipline on the field of play, and how they easily attach to actions on the field of play. Me want to say, a monobono ever form. I don't know me din komobu ha say. Adia pa keto krekwaye, ejema Ghana football. This is catch them young referee. I mean, a policy no the back room hanum no. It has helped to stabilize the referee system that we have, because most especially, so we should count them young referees and say, "Conform." Somebody in featuring matches, no gala ne, I mean Easter tournament, a boy in feature. Some of these referees they didn't hear. Yes, or didn't hear because they know very well. Say, udomu kojina community gala, udomu kojina community competitions mo. Nasa omu these matches na tensions I mean local communities are very high. It will be the DIABY sa referees no bujine mo no. What is this same referee baba kojina same park? Abuaboni aswanse bebo match. What in the kojine mo a obedi but I don't see the reason why. So what is that same referee bejina kotoko? Any house of folk. That same referee bejina kotoko, young apostles, kotoko samates, house of folk. It means there is something going on within the referee system. The GFA and then the people who hold your football in highest esteem should start to probe investigations on most of these matches. Fine. GFA bet me the disciplinary sanctions about pertaining clubs are bet me and send somebody for referees or more decisions will take against referees. But then baby a football about the journal. Ghana Football Association, the people in this highest authority when it comes to local football should understand. It's a football in the BFA. Nefa Kasiano is a referee, so Efa Kasiano is a referee, so they should take in the pain. They shouldn't do something like shoddy work when it comes to clubs that are more day in and day out. The grievances about referees had always become rampant within our league centers. See, we should expect say club A, club B, and some different referees. That shouldn't be what we'll be looking for at the end of every weekend. But then, so what this come away? But you can't come in. You ain't show my license, no certificate. They can't first award your money. Because some of these referees, they don't qualify. Some of these referees don't wear Ghana Premier League, they don't qualify to even stand in between clubs and then even officiate big matches over here. Some of them don't qualify. Yeti Kromwa, and a 17-year-old boy. Every day, Kotoko, any Nations FC, a match, Ewa Brankese. We saw how that 17-year-old boy was able to label our discipline between Kotoko ebia kotoko ye te kotoko club no na bi cramp na se bi yen wo no but then akoda ketwa no be making sure say kotoko no ye big club no Nations FC no so ye another secondary big club okromo hanom no o making sure these clubs no will astute discipline measures on the field of play. And your ball match in the year no, we didn't see anyone complaining bitterly about the referee. It was only before the match that people were raising their concerns that Akodano Sa and Akodano such at that particular age no cannot manage big clubs like Kotoko and Nations FC. But after the game, we showed the class, we showed the aura. He showed how it is good for Ghana football to actually have that future in his hands. But so we saw referees in chain. Now we are that, good referees, Ayabo Mabaso day in the out is in chair. One or two things is in chair. Upon these referees, most of these referees don't go to the Premier League. Say most of them or be inexperienced. And then last season, as the last 2 seasons, and a GFA organize a refreshing course the moment. Then referees will chrome maybe 2 out of 100. Referees will chrome maybe 4 out of 100. Referees will chrome maybe 20 out of 100. Refresher course now you're just 2 weeks. 3 weeks now, what's not na yacha. Then I come school here say yeah refresh show. Sa rules and regulations. The other things now we see on football no. Kona fako ye duma. Ye say show you many be the account no. And no keke now what's now hono ye chira no. Ye the home part test to anymore. What's our feeling? What tells me? And as a day na entry say do be in field of play anymore. Sa rules and regulations na yacha on the classroom. So go onto the field and apply no. Between the years duma.
Mate. Wow. Brother, na family na me hwe na my fair phone brother.
I'm one person that Debiada people may think that many are one for issues, but that is not how it's supposed to be. One of the unserious association in world football is the Ghana Football Association. So they are not serious. If they are serious, there are certain things that shouldn't be happening in football. One thing that we've talked about so many times that they've not attended to, a man of the match awards.
Yeah.
Benjamin Asiedu went to Mediama. Before Mediama played against Bechem United. Now Mediama about 5 games to finish 10 goals. It is our fun is to ratio a game we are not 2 goals.
Yeah.
A guy went there, kept clean sheet, multiple saves. At the end of the game, Mediama fans gave reward to the player because of what dashing him money. You hear him out of the match in the We've been complaining about this thing and nobody seems to care. Man for so Ghana Football Association. What are the people doing? Into being so what you ask questions. Sometimes you ask questions and say, you gave the man of the match award to Abu Dhabi. Then the man of the match award in the man. You need to get reasons why a cause, but these people they don't care. And per report, it's somebody's business. Giving man of the match award to home players. What kind of thing is this? Oh, can't some Sunday fans who cover news are a boom, yesi, near Mobi Banya, Yaya, somebody lost a precious life.
And on Messi said bracket
3 days of Matum. And now we are at it again. The same thing happening.
Why? Me cry I don't agree to have Omuya Fatau that we know yet first 11. No matches no way. I be matches no way.
One of the
things but Omuyi na Omudini at last season it was Abubakar Damba.
Omunyo free so no Moyana and the Biawe no yabe you. Yeah, so center croak or do other Obia Omudi no say only but Omudi didn't got to say it.
Said they are doing it season after season. So last season was someone else. This year
is that what you division 1 than in near GD. Near John Lions
division 1 ambassador.
Ambassador.
Oh, division 1 league ambassador.
Out of right. Hey, cool.
And do we know because then somebody somewhere will think there will be one you are attacking somebody's personality. But that is not the gospel truth. We think people know more than they are doing. People know more than they are doing. Or more into football Ghana. They know more. So if they are doing these things, you ask yourself, say, they didn't know more. Yes, I know. But It brings me back to us. We can't work with our enemies, and it's what is happening.
Oh, but this is very bad.
Because one of the match awards here, you can't want some side.
You see, do you even need to prove a point? I don't have a problem with we can't work with our enemies, but if you've been given an assignment to play, can't you for once do the right thing? Do you need the FA president to house neighbor come Chelsea match at the Chambers? Yet the Golden City Park and house of our Bobo that day there were scintillating performances from the house of foot. You hear another man of the matter because Badori. Now the come Chelsea fans were like, how? Badori did not play that day.
How many times now was it losing side playing MVP? You see the say.
But Ghana no obi Tifielo Lusuma here the MVP diama. Simply
Ulusu game. Was a game with a close score.
Yeah.
To say be a more go money be a diamond to be a 1-0. And on a game ne bench, we na mo body be a lucky be aba. To say na no media money I Bechem United give. Say still almost Bechem United a goalkeeper no deserve MVP.
Kokana me intra me di no to dano.
Saves are 1 year na.
Media match 2 goals per game wo mu fi. Somebody echo no ko keep it clean. No, say multiple saves. You don't need anybody to tell you a man of the match. But you bring the akwa mobi because of nearby person the man of the match award.
Oh, there's one useless award. My video crowd view crow award now.
And gentle to me football and say, yeah, and the football because when you now cost say the na yepe. And the more reason why your football on the cost and we are supporting them. Kwaku, I heard the referee's manager saying, but first of all, young players no. Do they I know me serious. How on earth now in your 18 but you decide to go from tackling for tackling from behind? The players now be okay. How do you do that in your 18 balls? Tackling from behind.
You know, Omoko Africa now. No one G penalties be beat you. Mobetio no more Sicily.
My friend is war. Referee manager say my good boy no. Defender no na e can ball no. And sana e can player no. Kwaku, can I play ball number 2 now will be him? Referee no can useless explanation or them. I'm telling him for a fact. A useless explanation. An experienced referee. A referee is not managing referees. You don't give such excuse. Someone a clear ball anyway. You make me a clear ball number 2 number 2 will be him.
Yeah, last time I did.
Yeah. My clear ball to be clear ball number 2 will be number 2 will be. How do you give this as an explanation to this incident? What is he trying to do? They should call him to order. Yes, they should call him to order.
Oh, we wait more booming now.
Baby, I didn't call it. A canny, Bibi, I know wedding cover. Bible crackers, Bible Casa, Proverbs over Bible can't send you. But to me, can the Bible can? No nice explanation.
But so be an of our board of attack where a nasty tackle. And
for incident, we are back. Omodiana, Omoko, Patrick Asimbiano, it was a penalty. ABOU then you have to contest a crack, but and so it looks more of a penalty. To a moment when you young referees in the last but now catch it out. A woman more from Kwaku, we really now, I'm a catch record to company for say. And now on my channel, now me who penalty no. So I said I'm reporting what Kotoko edit to on social media over Kwaku. Say penalty you mo ditia Kotoko no. Ena nipa no throw me nipa o update Kotoko Facebook no. Wa update ye no, wan kase nye fa o. Was say ya ade outside the box. But this was not outside the box. Sa nipa na o throw sa no. Eni ade we ebedi Kotoko, o me find Kotoko. That person should pay. That person should pay. I'm telling you for a fact. That person should pay. That was a needless something.
I mean, who am a person in Yancy? I a box anymore.
Yes. So why do you go and say the referee Adon Terra has awarded penalty for a foul outside the box? When you write this, I bet target team now. So pay is that a new big count in teams will be now or most of our player because no could yellow card and nasty yellow card. Manitia. Red card manitia, but we fail to do the Sanamano. Ali Mubo might no more near. Yet the 2 almost salary so hard yet January. Why do you go to the social media as somebody who updated to the media and write this?
Is it? But are they taking the best out of my clubs? How to control emotions? Busha wa Unipa Hamza Darling Jr. our communication. There has been several times I watch something to post that he sent to me. I tell him, take this off. You are putting club image out there.
Why?
You don't do this. Club official. We don't do it.
Dr. Cranting.
You don't do it.
Doc. Ebe recruiti we with some refugee of a how? Was a winner carbon thing.
Yeah.
But when I need no update you,
there are differences between personal handle.
Already player mistake with teacher player.
I don't know when it comes to ethics. There is difference between personal handle and any handle.
My farmer fair for
people always misuse
baby Afrefi. Ogoro, Sampa Boko there.
Senior somebody who Uncle Babin Father Tigino and I had a member who can you put it now, but analysis the clever. Senior member and the person of Pabato. So it's me chief, there could be Babomo for good in the assistant about Nabato. Senior member Ghana Premier League, Yamoto, a Biana Pabaso. So for Brown Debbie, not a Biana, this is the making the opportunity to to 3-1. At least the young book in Abantinia. And one on Penny Ponica, connect some at the margin. Tend to say a baby with the 3 as some detail. The colonel of future, you can't give up one. Or to me, and no number of love to come from what the one from no. Because never turn to a better in Akawaja at this near Kayas and Papa, but Colina control. Attorney on the Nana Barasca and Tombia Susina. Or not to cost. Or watching us also if so ready to boil the neck came to the company. I'm in Chabra for original minister. You write to see a copana, maybe on a point quiet. Debbie, only a million.
Ozunia mental, baby Afrefi. Yeah, Chairman, Membato meet you.
Abu the Bomiana Club, Crosby as and Secoto call me Boma Basso. Or Hema Dembona, or Soro. Because Obakwa away against Brekum Chelsea, House of Folk, Visions, Nations, and a summer text now unconceded go back or cry the ultimate said, Madam Bono was sort of. Yeah, how can you defend the senior aggressive too much? Call her a block, a yaquia, a clear penalty and commodity. And you defend a yes strikers no. Those who deal with the Brekum, you will send a Madam Bono and so any but. Whereby the other can say a man at time. So, remember, I also you air freezing. Nano mechano will show you so. That is freezing. Let's say, dear, said a maestro name will more cano. And that's how won't qualify you. I won't qualify. They say, oh, Mashada. Refugee to me, DB. Utu say, Washadana or yes, sir. Now, I found out of a Samokan, Mutin in Camina Macamamu. A Bama to be killing the NFL. Omo sabe que quer referir do center me para me baro so mo referir do center
enya de pa ma me come ni me fa ofro ma me come ni ma me fa di pa ofro why me fa ofro me ba yo di any baby afrefi.
Hello,
yes I di ni baby afrefi
boss ya can you the mind group
me ba cho meet you.
Boss, my mentor na mentor in class sport play na mentor Abid Mohammed Mobad Mafama. Boss, league ayebo. Yeah, ball leagues can be from Friday. Every week Sunday. And then media who mobile. Mo discuss so player we our board say about no more than it. Put we the 33 juma. It's the man who they mo discuss. And I'm sabi. Ne matan tanya the infia oyen. Someone who could go to the here. You don't want to say, by mestre, near meeting, Crobia, Mata and Picopo. Nipano corporate idea. The best threat, the best threat. Only keep yourself a chopper or the back out. Other two of you doing for 2 years now. There be a next time, will be instantly for Madame.
Mate, Hozuni Yamenta, me bajo di any baby Alfrefi. Hello, call out American. Yeah, Odini baby Alfrefi.
Your friend me go me kaza free edum madedu.
Me bacho me too.
Abu your friend abi be say e bon ye ne den. Se wo hwe ye rofu ye wo kru ana bebre na de ne e bon ye ne den. Oma bon ba wo ba bisia. Because every match we have mistake away there, you know. The same thing the following week on measure repeat. So I think that the guy on Monday on my information here. And my first year I say, oh, we are new Kuma and I don't have the opportunity to watch it again. Into the more yes, last week we realized I didn't go study. Now referee now all the match now. Now say oh mercy of that. Now your friend said line no. Is it the third referee hot referee now or what it? No the one got to confuse as in you I said the way you know is the failure no grab every football see on game no. Now the view because now and waiting up from them or no we can tell you to and I think they play the video or we extra training. You give the record from here.
Mate, ma me fa fufro. Me so me da ase pa me ba do di ani baby afrefi. Hello. Call out me nka ma na so ma odi ni baby afrefi. Call out odi ni baby afrefi. Call out.
Hello.
Ya odi ni baby afrefi. Hey, mi aminu ya diamanga, jene boko de. Yazu ya oya pa, mi ti omini ya.
One say, gun reference to me, and your man says that we got to get a because then I'm not.
If you don't tell me why. Me fa friend is a manga. And fam running ejuma. Oba lo wa TV set na what me ane akwa ni. Me ba jo di ane baby afrefi.
Hello, friend is a bit
me ba jo mi ti omi ni a.
Me ko abaso, adu dia ko abaso, mo dia e kama. Ya de so so.
Amen.
Not so many kind say, you have to know. The thing mo thing na mo fa no e you are doing it, only in a second. Now, you have been trying. What is all concerned of the way to do against it? Now, the fairness of all the nobody can be that for the person winning the league. Everything the attention I do, and that's all up by the I get to the league. You go on, Basso, and then not grow with you now.
Mazozu ni amentra memfa ba community na menye mpija mepajo odi ni baby afrefi
me kufia pa me kasifika bima kasi
govi midie o
abu ya kumane ayo ma shini ye ba shini usichina kunya bina wa position na akasano ni jeno pa be on continue kumane sa yeah. So what Samia reference what come was Samia. Yeah, not take over. I take because I be the referee. I didn't question say. Oh my Ghana football here de kaka. That Ghana yeah from 2000 say Ghana. And kai yemu binu yeah that's GPA nichibium. Yes sir. Friends, anything food there, so when you on in your capital.
Mame Faba Kunchato. Ona chato dini baby afrefi. Last caller, Udini baby afrefi. Oh, Mame Hena, me from Pimnia, dia. Member no cry, Yamwa. Ocha, Yababa no pass 7 to 8. Na Eviano, ya transfer 3 to 5:45. Everything. Ochana UCL and interesting matches by na be so a feature baako a yenye bi ehwe ya chepa
me aka is no and then exactly 3 years I'm Cristiano Ronaldo
someone cap
exactly 3 years I Ghana ball Portugal
and Ugochia Cristiano
and then exactly 3 years Madrian Kosun tem kam de me neema bi ne
watch your decade
aponchi kase
the mapem aye boys is ya osiri
aponchi
I need the channel. I saw you the channel. I saw you
and I'm my honey about my caps. I
had a man premium more chair as a